Everybody wave. Hey everyone. Welcome to we are back after a month with the Lost Tales of Uzoya. Tale. There's only one tail. And as you can see, we are episode silly hat today. Or just normal hat. We just decided it was a hat day because why not?
I
Why not?
blame Noir.
Yeah, no, absolutely. 100%. Yeah.
I do it
Um
to cover my baldness.
and my bangs. like, because my bangs
It
are
was a group effort. Yeah.
like they're misbehaving right now, and I just needed a hat, so I was like, "Fuck it, everyone has to wear a hat today." That being said, let us go around our cast and crew and introduce yourselves, and we're gonna start with our lovely Dungeon Master Spirit.
Hi, it's been a while. Things, well, I'm not gonna lie. Last time we took off for some much needed self love and self care for everyone. Much love and positivity for. Oh God, it's fallen. Hi. Sorry. He's a friend of mine. But no. We needed the time to rest and recover for everyone, and we've done some things that have been productive and hopefully we get through the trials ahead.
We're gonna go with Rob next.
Yeah. So hi everyone. I'm Robbie the GM at Robbie Roll on Twitter, and today I will be Denik Drananduindil, the dwarven ranger who's clean shaven, which is totally normal. Don't worry about it. And of course, the best baby boy, Flannel, his bear companion. The best party member. Don't at me.
No one is because we believe you. Right. Next we have Nif.
Hi, I'm Niffer. I'm playing Avari, the bleached gnome. And I have the second best party animal, Cheviat, who is precious and adorable and definitely has a name and definitely will be used today. Because I know how to use animals and I know how to play Pathfinder. Did
You
I
sound so
pass?
confident, fam.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely. A plus. I'm D
Yay.
minus.
About average. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
C's
Yeah.
get degrees. It's
On
fine.
a curve.
Look, none of the rest of you guys have animals except Rob. He's the only one that can at me.
That's why it's on a curve. So next we have Jay.
Hello, all. I'm Jay, and tonight I will be playing Moadi Katri Ravencraft the Seventh, our aristocratic human mage wizard of extraordinaire,
He
or at
also
least
can
that's what he
on his
thinks.
head.
What's so a funny hat day.
Cool. And next we have Noir.
Hey, I'm Noir. I'm playing Carver. I totally remember what his last name is.
I think it was
It's
like Carver Shaw.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shaw. See, I knew, man. I was testing you guys in your past.
I know everybody's name.
Low key, I was sincerely about to start this game doing the wrong accent for this guy, and that would have been hilarious. But I remember it. We're good to go.
Right.
That it'd be better than me. I don't remember what accent I'm supposed to have.
It's only been a month, guys.
It's been a while.
We'll figure it out in game, and that's
There you go.
exciting.
It'll
This
be
is
great.
what
Yeah.
you all tuned in
Yeah,
for.
it'll be great when it's on the VOD. Anyway, hey guys, what's up? My name is Val. This is my channel. I also play characters. Very specifically, I am bringing you Tegan the Beautiful. She's the champion, a paladin. She has a lisp, and she's suffering from zombie rot.
Oh,
Because she has failed 2 rolls, and I believe the medicine checks also fail, which it's a really good time to remind you guys.
Yeah,
you
I had
can
a
affect
question.
the game.
Yeah, if the audience wanted to help with that, what could they do? If only this was an audience-affected game.
If only if this was an audience-affected game, you can affect the game with your bits, subs, and donations. With every 100 biddies that you give, you can donate. You can have give us a hero point, which is a very important thing. It's essentially inspiration, right? of some sorts in Pathfinder. It's its own mechanic. When you subscribe to the channel or gift a sub, you can give someone a nat 20 or a nat 1 if you're very mean, to use for any of their D20
Don't be
rolls.
mean.
And if you just donate straight money, $5 or more, you can make shit happen. You can either decide something, or there's a D10,000 Wild Magic Surge table that will decide something. So, that's, so there are 2 ways that you can save me from not dying. Fallen! Thank you for all those subs. We're just gonna let it happen, because I don't know if you notice, dinosaurs roar at you when you sub to this channel.
That's amazing.
Would you... Are you gifting nat 20s or nat 1s, and who are you doing it to, fam?
Nat
Nat 20 to every party member.
Everybody.
There we go.
Low-key,
There we go.
it's just Fallen dislikes me. It's fine. No, I'm
It's
kidding.
cool,
He's
no. It's fine.
such a wonderful
That's fine with
person.
me.
Amazing, because you know what I really like? Getting paid. So, so thank you, Fallen, for appearing the first time ever here and just giving me money. The dinosaur is still screaming at me. I think it's done. It's done. Okay. So, without further ado, please, Spirit, take us away.
So, I believe you, unfortunately. No, I'm kidding. So the last time we were in Uzoya, the group had made it to the wall that borders the plains from the Polar Plague ruins. Upon getting there, Carver, you thought it was a good idea that we should start tossing party members over the wall. And in practice, decided to chunk a rock. Unfortunately, that rock didn't make it over the wall. It did go through it, however, causing the wall to fall like dominoes. There, the party had got the guy that they just sent off to take a break, who's been watching this wall in solitary confinement for God knows how long, to start rebuilding it while they fought off some zombies. Unfortunately, it seems that one of our party members has been infected with a very nasty, very vile disease that has been slowly rotting away at her. She finds her, but the party had went back and rested, and they find themselves waking up. It's a bright new day. Some of the wall has been fixed, as I legitimately forget his name, has been working throughout the night.
John. I think we established
John,
it was
yeah, John has been working through the night to try and fix the mess that you guys have caused. So,
Did we offer to pay him or anything, or did we just guilt trip him into this?
I
Remember,
think
he's
you
doing
gave
this
him
for the
50 silver.
This is what he's doing for the exposure. Like, that's what's happening. Like
That, and I
established
think you
this.
gave him like 50 silver.
He's an
Sounds about
unpaid
right.
intern.
50 silver is a very well-paid intern.
Plus, with all the cold, a lot of exposure.
That's
Yep. Thank you, Fallen. But you guys went back and rested up, and now it is the dawn of a new day. You made your save for the new day last time, so I won't have you have to make that right now. Well,
The DM has just been given power. Oh no.
No, it's not either or. You have to pick. It's either a nat 20 or a nat 1. like you can't just say, choose if you want to use a 20. No. You gotta call it now, fam. There you go.
Okay.
There
Thank you, Fallen.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, fam.
I will make sure to put those to good use.
Help if you're on the goddamn spreadsheet.
I mean, hey, you didn't put me on the spreadsheet.
You put yourself. Anyway, continue.
So as you are waking up, you notice it's easy to notice that Tegan is
Looking a little yellow. Like, here's the thing.
not
She's
feeling
normally, she's green. She's an orc. So she's not looking green. She's kind of paling, and her undertones are very warm and yellow, but she's looking like this very sickly pale yellow. Yeah. Not looking good.
So what do you guys decide to do?
I decide to look through my spells to see if there's anything I can do about that. There's a lot of spells to go through, though.
Tegan, you're not feeling well.
No, I don't believe so.
Well,
That
that's
zombie got the best of me, I believe.
well, that's no good. Here, let me take a look at you.
I'm gonna just like sit and like wait for him to come over.
May I make a medicine check?
Yes.
Great. Kapow.
Uh,
Well, I have 2 hero points given to me by the lovely viewers, so I think I'm going to re-roll that too.
okay.
Please do.
There we go. 22, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. So are you trained in medicine?
Oh, very much so. So yeah.
Okay.
Denik would have like Denik basically is a hoarder, but for like herbs and plants. So it just has like all these different like tinctures and different wraps and balms and salves just kind of stored on his person. And so it's kind of a trial by error because he doesn't actually know what this stuff is. Just kind of, do you feel any better after that? No, okay. How about now? Okay, you feel a little better now.
With
The
that,
druid's just gonna like stop him and like grab the wrist when he's about to put something very bad on. Just be like,
Oh, thank you very much.
but with that and with some testing, you're able to figure out that it is a disease. It is one that, as there isn't much undead that roams the land, it's not one that's super common. But in your study of the books underground, having some medical training, you know that it is a disease that happens only with the type of zombie that you guys have fought. You know that is known as zombie rot. It is a disease that is very, very deadly. You know that as it progresses, the body itself starts to kind of rot, causing permanent damage until the disease is cured. You also know that if they reach the 5th stage, the creature then dies and turns into a zombie.
Okay, well,
That's not very. That doesn't sound very
Tegan, do you
good.
want me to be realistic, or do you want me to tell you the not scary facts?
I'm pretty aware that it's probably very scary.
This is
I'm supposed to specialize in these creatures, but it doesn't seem that I am. That the goddess is on my favor.
But you do know that if you spend time to try and help treat her, basically if you want to try and retreat and pull back as a downtime activity, you can spend time to treat her disease and try and give her bonuses to the save.
It definitely seems like the priority to me, given the end case scenario on this disease. So, well, it'll take a little bit, and I'm not 100% on the exact balms and such that will help, but we can figure that out together, and might mean delaying our journey a bit more, but not gonna lie, we don't want this to kind of finish. We want to nip this in the bud if we can.
Tegan is gonna kind of chuckle a bit, a little half-heartedly. No, I don't suppose you want to fight a zombie version of me, do you?
No,
I mean, maybe you wouldn't be so terribly like bad as a zombie because you like us so much as a real living orc. Maybe you would be really nice to
You're
us.
so cute and optimistic. But
I mean, it'd be a fun challenge, but it would be worth losing you.
That's
I
true. We don't
however,
want to lose
all
you.
of you, if it turns out that all of our efforts fail, I need you to before I can.
Yeah, I promise I'll take you out real quick. Like,
Thank you, Carver. I knew I could trust you.
Carver.
Yeah, Carver's really the one that you want doing that because
Yeah.
I don't think the rest of us could take you.
I'll be real swift, like right in the head area. So
Just cut it clean off. Just
clean off.
Good,
Yeah,
clean.
me and
Okay,
Rebecca,
I
we're
think
pretty
I'm-
good at that. Yeah.
Does taking someone out have two meanings in common? Because I didn't know
Oh,
whether
Yeah, it
Carver,
does.
you
Yeah,
were
it does. Danik, I'm
mutual-
so. It also means like killing them and
Oh.
stuff.
Okay, I
So-
feel like because those are two very different meanings. I
Yes.
really
Yeah.
do think that should really be two different sayings. Because if I say that I'm going to take someone out, I don't think it should be, well, are they trying to court me or are they going to literally kill me?
It's all about the nuance of.
I mean, also
Context.
context
context
probably
of
helps,
things.
Danik.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, don't feel bad. I mixed those up one time for myself. It was a real head
Hold up.
scratcher that day.
please, Carver, tell us about a time you mixed those two up.
Is that why you keep yelling
Moati,
about this,
what
Rebecca?
What are you counting over there? Why are you counting?
Just the number of times that Kava's messed things up. I'm just joking. Man. I'm just joking. I only got to
Very
9.
for like a week.
Ah, my feelings.
I only got to 9. I'm sorry.
Not very nice.
No,
It was
I
a joke to lighten
listen,
up the mood.
I appreciate the levity. I honestly do. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, we're on. Yeah.
Hey Carver,
Excuse me.
those zombies that you guys had fought,
Yep.
you see some shinies.
Well, I'm gonna go to the shining then. I want to see what they got from it. Maybe it's something good. Maybe they can kill people.
I like
Careful, they don't come
Chinese.
back.
Well, I'll be right back. Is there something shiny?
I want
Okay.
Chinese. I'm
What?
going to
There's
come.
something.
Little one, maybe you should hop on my shoulder if you gonna come over.
Okay.
Hey,
Wait,
something.
you're not gonna throw me again, are you?
I'm not gonna throw you. out.
Okay.
I mean, that's why I tested. Sorry, get on here. Up, there you go. We're walking towards the shiny.
Yeah. As you get closer, you notice that there seems to be items strewn on their persons, if you can call them that anymore. It seems that each one of them is wearing a piece of armor, enough for what looks like a full set of full plate armor.
Oh,
Ooh.
You find a feather token.
I'm gonna hand the feather over to the little one. Here you go.
You also find a small glass globe that seems to hold light spring water.
I'll pass that off to the little one.
Okay. That's very pretty too.
Let's see. You find a
Hey, Carver.
What's up?
You should put their bodies into silly positions and stuff, like doing splits and stuff.
a vial.
This
You
was touching the other one's butt.
You do see a vial of what looks to be like a bubbling liquid.
Like, if it's not heavy, it's going to her.
Yep. A figure that looks like a dog, carved from onyx,
Oh, it's a little puppy.
Another pet.
and Then you also find the strangest thing that the one of them has. It seems like it's a kit full of makeup and wigs and things that would be good for using for disguises.
Oh, I immediately pull one of the wigs out and put it right on top of his head.
Tell me, am I pretty now?
Yes, you were
Please
always
tell
very
me it's like a
pretty.
Dolly Parton style wig.
Are those zombies
I
filling
was
each
really
other
hoping
up?
like a Pippi Longstocking one.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah.
like
Oh,
bright
no.
red
then
pigtails.
they are just touching this one's butt.
Oh, they must have done that in their last throes of undeath.
You know, the heart
At least
was
they
what it
had
was.
their priorities, I suppose.
Ooh, put that one's head down backwards.
All right, now here we go.
Jeez.
It's just a disgusting display of horrible zombie corpses.
Debauchery.
Debauchery positions. I mean, you would have to be dead to be able to pull off that one. I tried.
I mean, I think after some of the
Oh.
positioning, some of it becomes pixelated.
I suppose they really did make use of the fact that their limbs were kind of detachable, huh?
But
I'm only a muse.
Mo,
He is the
Mo,
artist.
what are they laughing about? Mo,
I believe
are
they're
there
making
arms
funny.
growing out of his head?
Some
Oh,
would
yeah.
call it. Some would call it art. Some would call it something else.
Swap
Don't
their
you worry
arms and
about
their legs.
Is
Make
this
somebody have
garbage?
4
Are
arms
they,
and somebody
are
have
they
4
creating
legs.
garbage?
Let's
Yes.
make an entire person out of legs.
but
Okay.
after making your art or
This reminds me of a
Art.
traditional dwarvish pastime. We call it Janga. So we're going to create a small stack of limbs,
Oh yes,
and then you
you've
have to
played this
pull
one.
one out without collapsing the whole stack.
All right, y'all. I could spend the entire day doing this, but before we do that, we should probably show everybody the stuff we found.
Oh,
We
that's
have a
true.
friend to help over there, probably.
Maybe something we found might be able to help.
Oh yes, we found
Oh.
things.
oh, speaking of, you also find a jade gem.
Ooh.
Oh, this is pretty. You know,
Thank you.
I'm carrying like the only thing he's really carrying is like the zombie with the full plate of armor. So he's got like a dead zombie in one arm. He's got her on the shoulder. All right, everybody, we got stuff.
And I just like have the gem up to my eye, and I'm like bouncing the dog on Carver's head. Like,
If
What
she
you
says
see
on
about it-
Carver's head, she means on the blonde wig.
oh yeah, that's true. We are completely different people than when we left.
If you don't mind, detect magic.
You notice that there is magic in the area, as detect magic gives you a area, not on specific items.
Huh?
Read it.
Ooh.
It gives it to you in the area.
D&D,
You notice,
baby.
you notice that you can ignore the magic that your friends have, because you know that they have magic, so you can decide to ignore it, and you still sense magic in the area.
Oh, so he doesn't know
Okay.
if this new stuff is magical.
I'm not too familiar. There's also some other. As I look around the area of magic, do I get a sense of what it could be?
You know that I will say that as you kind of step closer to Carver and Avadi, you notice that the feeling gets stronger. When you step away, it gets weaker. But that's the most I can give you with the limitation of the level of the spell that you have at this moment.
Okay.
Just a real quick question. Can I attempt to use lore warfare to see what's going on with this armor?
You can try to use it to see if it's full. With warfare, you can try and use it to see if it's a full set that would actually function.
Okay, yeah.
After putting its parts together. But if you're trying to identify enchantments or anything on it, that would be you'd have to be trained in one of the casting or not one of the casting things, and depending on the tags, yeah.
So in Carver speak, he's just trying to see if this will help me kill better.
Okay. Go ahead and give me. It could possibly. I mean, it's heavy. You could use it to bludgeon someone's face in. Sure.
All right, everybody.
I mean, with the right attitude, anything could be used to help heal somebody.
Right?
It's true. Everything is a weapon if you believe in it.
Yeah, this steam
Everything's a
bud
warhammer
could easily
if you're
be a
brave
weapon.
enough.
But if you want to try and look at a couple of the items, for anyone that is trained in Arcana, you may take, for each item, make an Arcana check to see if you can identify what it is or what it does.
It's all Moa.
If
Oh,
you
that's you?
critical
You
with identify magic, it is a trained skill. It takes 10 minutes per item until you take a certain feat. You can, if you critical succeed, you know what the name of the item is, as well as what it does and any triggers that it has. If you regular succeed, you know that what it does, the triggers, but you do not know the name. Which leads to some really hilarious naming skills. Trust me, it's great.
So,
I'm so excited for us to name these magic items.
quick question: you have to be trained to even try the
The vial, however, the vial of the bubbly green liquid is unable to be determined by magic. You'd have to have alchemy
so we're
tools.
determining it by YOLO then.
I
Is
mean,
what I hear.
Hey, Spirit,
If
Nora did
someone-
ask the question too.
okay, what'd you say, Nora? I'm sorry, I missed you.
Oh right. You have to be trained to even try the Arcana, right?
Let me make sure. Let me look at the identify magic action.
Because if you don't have to be trained, I would like to try just for the lull of Carver being able to go, oh, that's what that does.
Of course. And for the rule of cool, I might allow it, even though it might be a trained action. I'm trying to get it up.
Full transparency. If like, who has a 20? Because if I have a 20, I will.
You
use
have a
that.
20. Everyone has a 20.
Everyone has
Okay.
one. We each got gifted with one. Yeah. Oh
I have to YOLO drink the potion. Somebody subbed.
Let's see.
God
You
damn.
all like go to identify stuff, and you just like up on top of Carver still is just like Avari with the potion in her mouth, like starting to drink it.
Amara, no,
Please,
what are you doing?
please tell me no. Please no.
She just did, yeah. That just happened. He was like, share.
Do you seriously drink it? I have to ask you.
I'm starting to, so unless somebody can catch me.
I will catch her and I will drink it. 'Cause that's
No.
Hold on.
I would like. Can we all not drink strange liquids, please?
I'm thirsty.
It smells. How does it
if
smell?
you
Does it
drank
smell
it-
nice?
It's back in the city.
If it smells nice, then I try and drink it before he gets.
Okay,
But if
yeah.
it doesn't smell nice, then
I don't. Let me look at the actual item. Hold on.
Spirit, you gave us things that could kill us, didn't you? I love you.
Yes, I did, because I didn't think you would drink it.
It's us.
That's very
This
true.
is true. Oh wait, that isn't. No, it's not scorpion. It's centipede. Crap.
We all just randomly decided to put
Okay.
on hats.
So
I guess it's a suicide pact, because that's what's happening right now.
I think It's time to get my
Drink
Air
the
Jordan.
You know what?
Kool-Aid.
You know what? Because it amuses me, and it'll learn your lesson. Hopefully for the both of you. You both ingest some of it.
Okay.
I need both of you to make me fortitude saves.
I would like to
YOLO.
donate the nat 20 that I get from my
I
subscription
mean, I
to
also have a
Noir.
nat 20.
If you want to use that,
So-
Noir, that might be good.
Um,
We'll
I'm
see.
fully invested in this yellow. So
So
I mean, you
fortitude
have it.
saves.
You use it whenever you want.
Fallen,
and-
you do get to give another natty to somebody with that sub. Like,
hey, I rolled a 19. Not bad, actually.
You pass,
Woo.
and
Yeah,
it
I'm
tastes.
taking my 20.
It tastes horrible.
Pep, pep, pep.
It burns your tongue.
I'm just like spitting all over the wig.
Yep. It tastes horrible and burns your tongue.
Oh.
It seems
Oh.
that from you know what? Dennick, as you I assure you as they do this, you would investigate their mouse a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah.
Give me a medicine, please.
Please don't phrase it as investigate your
Yeah,
mouth.
I know you are navigation, but
I
even
trust
that
that character.
seems. Yeah.
Okay.
55.
The burns, the burns and a couple of boils that form on their tongue. You've seen it before because I think they can live in caves. You know that they have and I'll give it to you without
Yeah,
having
don't- I
to
got that
identify
20.
it with without identifying it with alchemist tools. You know that they have ingested giant centipede venom.
Oh.
They have ingested a poison.
Okay, so maybe you should have let me look at that because that is 100% poison.
Yeah, I know.
Uh,
This was a bad idea.
That was yes, not the,
Um,
not the
I gotta say,
highest
this has some
point.
kick to it. It'd be
It was
good with some
really
cranberry
pretty.
juice.
Okay,
It was
I'm
really
gonna
funny. So I
I'm gonna
wanted
give
to
you some
drink
things
it.
to drink here. Just give
Squirt
me
a
1 second.
lot, baby. And some salt.
That should make the tongue swelling of your tongue a little better.
I don't feel
Uh-huh.
drunk though.
I'm
No, that's-
feeling drunk.
That's because you're not drunk. You almost died. That's
Oh.
stuff that's supposed to kill you,
Um,
essentially.
Hold on.
Hmm?
You know that it will not kill someone unless
huh, so-
unless they're not that healthy,
Hmm.
aka
so-
it has
so
the
it kills
potential to
everybody.
kill someone.
if I
But
would have drank it, it probably would have killed me.
Right, so,
I'm not
sorry,
healthy
not
right
kill you,
now. I'm
but-
slowly dying, actually.
but it would take you out of commission for a while.
you know that that it has multiple stages. With an at 20, I'll give you the exact definition. That the maximum it lasts is for 6 rounds, though it only has 3 stages. Stage 1 is 1d6 poison. Stage 2 is 1d6 or 1d8 poison, and you're flat-footed. Stage 3, 1d12 poison, clumsy 1, and flat-footed. So it's not good to ingest and be not fortitude to get. Not fortuitous enough. Well, fortuitous is the wrong word. You know what I mean. And it might have killed Avari, possibly. It's a good chance that it could have killed Avari. Carver would have been fine, probably, more than likely. Unless he was extremely unlucky.
I
Hey,
still
hey,
think
Danik. Hey, Danik. Is there any left in the bottle?
You're talking just like I am now, Avari.
I look, and there's probably like a swig left, and I put it behind my. No, I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, that's okay. I was just
Um,
gonna like give it to the zombie or something.
It is.
Hey, look! I like focus really hard, and I like change to green skin and red hair like Tegan again. I'm like, no, I'm really like Lou.
that
Hey,
No,
adorable.
it's like
With the
Maybe.
medicine you had done earlier, Dennick,
mhm.
you know that giving poison to a zombie, not a good idea.
I will say also, Fari, that plan might not be the best because zombies don't really care about poison much.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well, then this whole
In
thing
fact,
was
it's,
useless. Why would a zombie holding poison?
That'll probably kill him.
they are completely immune.
I don't
Then
think
why
they
did a zombie have poison?
I don't think they
anyway?
have blood, so there's not much to poison.
Avari, they weren't
Huh?
always zombies.
Oh, that's true.
Aye.
So what's the rest of this stuff do?
So I think what we're gonna do,
Stuff.
give our good friend Modia some time to look at the items, and then
Give me a few
Mm.
minutes.
I'm
I have a big cyan green thing, and I have a big cyan clear thing. Look.
and
Those
Ari,
bodies.
maybe you can
Mhm.
help me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, tend
Hey,
to
Munchie.
Tegan, our friend.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
see.
that seems like a better use of my talent.
Yeah. Which one are you taking a look at first?
Oh, look.
There.
We have
I
a
just go-
puppy.
Let
Okay,
Yes,
the
let's
puppy.
see.
I
Very
guess I'm
small
doing
dog.
the puppy.
You know that it is a
Crazy.
wondrous figurine of an onyx dog. Using 2 actions, you can turn it into a guard dog for, I believe, 8 hours.
Is there a magical inscription underneath it with a command word or anything like that? Or
Do we get to set our own?
Quick, everybody gets to name another pet in chat.
Yes.
It is okay. You know that to activate it, you set it on the ground, place it on solid ground, and speak its name, causing the statuette to form into a living creature. In the creature form, it has the minion trait, meaning that to give it a command, you have to use one of your actions to command it. It only gets two actions on that command. It understands your language and obeys you to the best of its ability when you command it. The Onyx dog is a simple Onyx statue that transforms into a guard dog. The dog is good at survival checks to track and has dark vision. When it senses a hidden creature, that creature is dropped a level of concealment. And the Onyx dog can be activated once per week and can remain in its form up to 6 hours.
We have a part-time pet.
No, I think that's good because I've been thinking about getting a dog, but I wasn't sure if I was quite ready. So this almost seems like a nice
Yeah, very low
trial run.
commitment. That's good.
I
Also, because you already have a bear and a bird.
I don't know if I don't want Fallen not to get jealous.
Strevia will be fine.
Tegan
Very
will
chill.
point this. Next item.
Does like Carver or Tegan want it?
Aye.
Because
Tegan
they don't have
vomits.
pets yet? You want it,
Oh.
Tegan?
No, Tegan vomits.
Oh, I think maybe we'll ask Tegan which
if
of the
Tegan's
things she wants
allergic.
after. No, I think it's the zombie
Oh.
disease that
Oh,
we're
we
gonna
still-
help her with.
Let's go take care of that.
Aye.
So the next item on the list
Armor.
Armor.
is the armor.
Mhm.
All right.
Whoa, buddy.
That is a fantastic roll. You pass. Unfortunately, you know that it's just regular plate armor, full plate.
Okay.
You pass, unfortunately.
There was a feather.
I love that.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Ooh.
Hold on. I will.
It's in my pocket, Phil.
You know that it is a feather of destruction holding this room,
It's
holding
staying
this
with me.
feather up.
You know, that hero point. That hero point says,
Okay.
it doesn't.
That is a pass.
No. I'm like, at first, I'm like, it's the feather of destruction. Oh, turn it around.
And
Oh,
then
it's
you turn it right side up.
Okay, I need to look at the
Feather the
specific
apocalypse.
one.
Wait, no.
because I can.
okay.
Nope, feather fall.
Okay. You know that that is a pass. Unfortunately, that is not a crit.
Guess we get to name it.
You know that when this feather is activated, it immediately transforms into a living holly bush, filling a single square, a 5x5 square. The bush can provide standard cover, which is a +2 to AC. In addition, the bush has 2d4 bright red berries. The red holly berries are holly berries are usually poisonous. These berries are infused with beneficial magic. You can pick and eat a berry as an action to recover a hit point. Once plucked from the bush, the berry becomes non-magical after a few seconds, so it doesn't heal you if you eat it within the span of your interact action. If activated on soil, the plant continues to grow and thrive, though it doesn't produce any more healing berries. If activated elsewhere, it withers and dies within 1d4 days.
Okay.
So we have a good berry bush.
Pretty much.
Why
There
did
was
it come out of a feather? Moby, why did it come out of a feather?
Magic.
Magic. Magic.
Why didn't it come out of like a leaf?
Maybe it's a feather that was a leaf at one time, and they just
I don't
they
think
leaf
that's
that they
how.
made it.
I don't think that's
No,
how
how
evolution
that
That's
works.
not how feather works.
I
I
don't-
grew up
I-
outside.
I'm not sure, but it's magic, so magic is magic.
Are you
Me?
sure
Hey,
it's
Jen.
not a
Best-
feather of destruction?
Did you? I saw you had something green and shiny. And
Yes,
and
I have a green thing and I have a clear thing.
what are those? May
I
I?
don't know. Uh-huh.
As I look at the green.
Okay. This green gem is something unlike what you have ever seen before. It seems to be pure and proper. It radiates magical energies,
Interesting.
but you are unsure of what it does. The only thing you can tell is that you feel it has a pull to Tegan.
Oh,
Maybe it will fix her.
Tegan, I think you should hold on to this.
Maybe it will fix
Hold
her.
I
on
think this
to
is
what?
good for you. Hold on to this.
It
This
is a
got a little
jade
something right there.
gem.
jade gem. Yes, hold on to this. Keep it with you. I feel that something you need this.
You should
magic
YOLO
is yours.
eat it.
She's gonna put it in her lady pocket.
Yeah. Almost as good as YOLO eating it.
I mean, that would have been an interesting one, and that would have been fun to play out. But
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Man, I am not playing like I have a high wisdom score.
I was,
Playing like
I was
Nipper.
going to ask Dinnick, is Avaria alright? Did she also get bitten? She's acting strange.
No,
No,
I'm
this
just
is
a little
fairly-
bored.
Yeah, this is just regular behavior.
Hmm
I see.
This is me being a gnome. That's all.
I see. I always feel weird, but this is kind of just a gnome thing to do. Like it feels like
Hey!
that should be
That sounds
offensive.
incredibly racist. I'm not going to lie.
No, like she
But then
she
again, you are
literally
a
needs
dwarf,
to
so-
experience new things and do new stuff.
The other is a glass ball that has sparkling liquid inside of it.
Ooh, I want to YOLO drink that too so bad.
All right. Where's my butt? There it is. Woohoo!
Tegan, as much as
25.
obviously drinking that was maybe a bit
That, my friend,
Welcome
is a
in.
critical success. Just barely squeaking in at making critical. You know that it is known as an effervescent ampule.
That's the
say
way
Light-
to
3 times
drink.
fast.
Light spring water fizzles and bubbles within the small glass globe, spilling onto. You have to affix it to armor, which would take a repair kit and a little bit of time. But If you activate it, until the end of your turn, your armor lets you move across water and other liquids as if they were solid ground. If you stride or step over a weight-sensitive pressure plate, you don't cause the plate to depress, which prevents you from triggering any device or hazard attached to the pressure plate. When the ampule effects end, you sink, fall, break through flimsy ground, or land on pressure plates as normal for your current location. It is a one-time thing that works if you are an expert in acrobatics.
Fun.
Mhm.
Neat.
You basically to affix it to armor, you'd have to get a repair kit and take a few minutes with the crafting check.
So I just Tian noticed that normally to make her hair and your skin like your that color, it'd be a lot more difficult. But all this activity, she's doing some stuff adventuring. It was easier for her this time.
Am I getting better?
I don't know, but you I mean, look at you changed your whole skin color. You didn't even have to like close your eyes. You just kind of did it.
I did.
I'm really proud of you.
Perhaps you should drink more unknown substances.
Well,
Ooh!
yes,
Just
maybe
drink
be.
mine. And I hold
Oh.
mine out. I was like, wait, you can't drink rocks.
No, that's a stone. All right,
Mm-mm.
Avari,
That's
I
a...
do.
Okay, let's check you out now. It's your turn.
Let's do that.
Well, since we've already sat around for a little bit, I've been thinking maybe we should just make camp and let Tegan rest a little bit.
That sounds like a good plan.
Take the whole day. Yeah.
Do we want to stay in the position that we am? Are we afraid of an ambush? Does your rock dog help? I can't do.
Do you want the
We'll
dog
worry
to try
about
and
it.
find a safer spot for
She
us?
falls
That's
forward.
Right.
Oh, it takes like both of us to even.
I'm
Look.
2 feet tall. I'm
Look,
trying.
I'm
my
18
hardest.
strong. I'm 18
Oh yeah,
strong.
here, let me
It
help
feels
you.
Okay.
Like he just comes over and grabs Tegan. Look,
Yeah.
you're not going anywhere. You
that
probably
was my breast.
Well, this is
Right.
happening.
I won't tell.
I am
your elf,
so
so
sorry.
it's fine.
So he just like moves his hand and lets Tegan like tip over.
But are you willing or decision to take the day? You would have time, Dennick, to treat Tegan and try and treat her disease.
You
Yeah.
want to find a more sheltered area?
Or
Or like,
We're not
or
gonna
do you
be.
think we're good?
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get Tegan to move. So what I'm gonna do is
Okay.
I'm gonna go and get us some firewood, and I'll keep watching. If anything comes at us that's living, I'll make it dead, and if it's already dead, I'll make it deader.
That
I
sounds
was gonna
good.
say that, or if you venture a day or two, you could probably make it to one of the halfling farms outside of the city.
Yeah, I don't think Tegan's gonna make it that far in that
Yeah.
condition, so we're just gonna give
All
it
right.
a night.
If you carry me bridal style, I might.
Oh, yeah.
Carver, I am going to San Filano with you. He's a very. And then you see he goes over and like just puts his hand on flannel like, oh, you're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I need to take a minute.
Danik, do you want
I-
to send Chevia instead so that you don't have to make Flannel go?
No, if Carver has to fight undead, I don't want him to go alone. So I want my beautiful boy to go with him.
Carver puts a
Danik,
big hand on Dennick's shoulder and goes, "I'll protect that bear with my goddamn life. You got my word."
Thank you, Carver. And he will protect yours.
Danik, he's a very big, strong bear. He'll be
Oh.
very okay, I promise.
He's a little baby bear, that's the thing.
Yes, but look, he's getting so big, and I like chubby.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm so proud.
Look at our wonderful bear. He's going to be so big and strong for Carver.
They just grow up so fast.
I know.
Okay, so I treat disease.
I will help
Yeah.
And I'm gonna
because
go
I'm a
get
druid
I'm gonna go get firewood and check the area, make sure it's safe.
and hang out with a bear.
Okay.
What does
To
This
help.
is the date.
What are you
This is the
doing?
date. It's Carver and the bear.
Okay. To help, give me a medicine check, Avari.
Okay. I've already lost my character sheet.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
Youch, I rolled a 3.
Denick,
Oof.
give me your medicine check for the treat disease of the day, please.
Oh, no, natural 20 again.
Without
You
using
have-
the one he was gifted.
I
Oh,
know.
God.
He gave that to Nor.
No, he didn't. He kept it
No,
because Nora had like
before.
4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Before.
Nora's getting all the love.
Yeah.
But
People love my sweet moves.
it seems that Joe Dart over there has increased his ramp of production. You were not attacked throughout the day.
Yay.
Miss Tegan, you have a +4 circumstance bonus to your save.
Oh, what? All right.
Will just casting heal on her help?
Unfortunately not.
And
There-
what is my save?
Fortitude,
Fortitude. It
Will
has to be like
casting-
an 18, right? I don't-
something like that.
Yeah, I remember it was like super high. It was like an 18. I got a
You
couple
I think it's
rerolls,
17.
so we'll go ahead.
Will casting disrupt
And you also have
undead help?
+4.
No.
And I get
Because
Um,
it disrupts the
Hold on.
undead process?
Are you telling me to make my save?
Yes, as the last rays of the sun start setting.
An 18.
Exactly.
With an 18, you pass and are
gosh.
taken down to
Alright.
stage 2.
I kind of like throw up one more time,
Ugh.
and
Hey.
I'm like, oh, I think I got the bug out.
That,
Maybe not
that's
quite.
That's good. That's good.
But, like,
You're doing better.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Do I look a little bit greener?
Aye, you do a bit.
Well,
Thank
you
you.
got a little green on your face right there, so
Oh,
let me
well,
just wipe
don't
that
touch that with your hand, maybe.
No, I got a
I
cloth, it's
wouldn't
fine.
recommend.
cool.
You should probably, unless you are
Should
wearing
we
the
like be
proper
wearing
protective-
masks and staying 6 feet apart
Yes.
from you? Okay.
God, you beat me to the fucking joke.
I just steal
but-
everybody's jokes.
If
I
I just
stole-
if I wasn't such an essential worker in this process, I would certainly be staying much farther away from you.
We're all trying to help. I'm gonna look around. It's like, where's it? Well, Mo's right there. What is he doing? Does he have?
He's doing his book thing.
we
Did you
got
need something?
we got shiny presents, and he's still
Mo.
learning a lot about them and everything.
Yep.
Check behind you. Did you grow a tail?
Oh no, that's a wig that I put on him. It was
Where
fun.
did you get a wig from?
Oh, some of the zombies had it.
Why would the zombies give me wigs?
I don't know, but they had all sorts of
It's
things.
what
like
I rolled out for loot, okay? Leave me alone.
I mean, I suppose they also wanted to dress up something for ghost.
There's also makeup, so
but
if you would feel better if you put makeup on, maybe that would make you feel happier.
Um,
or you
I
could
am
make
sweating from this
You
illness.
s-
put
I
it
don't
on me,
think
make
I
you look
want.
really silly.
And vomiting. I don't think I want to wear makeup. No.
Maybe we could convince Moadi to let you put it on him.
Maybe. Moadid, will you let Avari put the makeup on you?
No, but
Even
I,
if it was
I
making-
know
even
something.
if it would help
It-
me feel better,
It would make Tegan feel better.
it would
It,
make me
I
feel better.
probably, but would you like to know how they died? I figured it out.
Becoming zombies?
Yeah, they were having a costume party and a birthday party, and someone slipped them poison, and they all died and became zombies. Because they
That
were
was such a-
clowns.
I believe it.
And I'm making it all up.
That is beautiful. I love you.
Well,
You still
that doesn't sound like a
That's-
very good party. I'm just going to be honest
They
with
were
you.
having a party and they were dressed up in costumes and someone slipped them poison and they died.
Honestly, I've had worse.
You've had worse parties than becoming a zombie.
Well, okay, maybe not.
Okay,
They weren't pretty
that's not
bad.
Anyway, Moadid, please sit
One
within
time,
range of the
I have a
gnome
party and the
and let
tree
the
got
gnome
up and
paint
walked
your
away.
face.
Oh, really?
I truly have to say no. I can't. It would ruin this my skin.
I immediately visibly wilt and look sad. I turn my skin and my hair gray and black so that I am sad.
Look at what you did. You made her sad. I'm sad. What if I die? And you deny
this
the
truly
one
the
more
legacy
thing
you
I've
would
ever
like to leave?
truly
Avari-
asked of you, my friend.
Avari,
The one
put out
thing-
your hands. Put out your hands.
No,
like this.
you let her put her hands on your face with blush.
I cast a spell, and then suddenly,
Oh.
you suddenly feel this invisible person in front of you.
I don't like that. I do not consent to that.
It is my servant, Jeeves.
No.
Paint him.
No.
Jeeves, you shall be painted. Avari, paint Jeeves.
No. That's not the request. You know what? I understand. You take your jeebs,
Moadi, you
take
do see
the
how that's
jeeps.
worse than just saying no, yes?
and I just
No, I don't.
take Avari
Oh.
away from him, and I go.
I'm sorry. This
Just
complexion.
remember, when I
it's
die,
delicate.
when
It's
I
delicate.
die from the zombie rot, the one thing you could have done to make me happy, you didn't do it.
Buddy,
I'm gonna like.
buddy, buddy.
Well,
I'm
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 sorry.
sit on my rock and I'll put Avari on my lap. There, child, it's fine.
I
I just imagine you do this after about there, it'll be all it'll be all right.
She's not vomiting anymore. She just has really bad burps.
Hey, over here, medic!
Listen, Avari, I mean, my face is very clean shaven, and you know who would be so down and is already wearing a wig?
Carver.
Carver.
Holy, did Carver
Yeah.
even find anything out there? Like,
Let me do it.
Oh,
With
We'll
his
get
dates with
him.
the
We'll wear
bear.
him down. Avari, this is now a real mission. Obviously, there's like end of the world, but this is our real mission now. We'll get there.
so Tegan, have you vomited up any socks?
Do I have?
Oh, do you remember
Wait,
the socks?
everyone has clean
Couple
socks.
months
What are you
ago?
talking about? I bought like 2 pairs of clean socks for everyone.
I know.
Wait, what happened to my socks?
The clean socks did not help in your venture.
Did someone sell me bad socks?
I have one of those pairs of socks, don't I?
Yeah.
Somebody
I
has
should
rainbow
bought them
toe
for
socks. I can't
everybody.
remember who.
Jeeves
I'm pretty-
is now wearing the socks so that you can see where Jeeves is. And I'm like, Jeeves,
There's just
dance.
floating socks.
It was Tegan that had the rainbow toe
The
socks.
rainbow toe socks.
Yep.
I have the rainbow toe socks. Yes.
Jeeves, dance. Oh, okay. Jeeves, if we're done, Jeeves will just make sure that the tea, please. Just give me some water.
I mean, I do want to try
Give me some
painting
water.
invisible person.
I mean, you could go ahead and do it. It just won't make me happy.
And suddenly there's a canteen of water in front of you, invisible, with just some socks standing in front of you because he's invisible.
What if
1 second.
I
I'm gonna
poke him
put
in the
Javari
eye.
down. I'm gonna stand up to my full height, get a little vertigo, and walk over to Mo and look down at him. I do not like invisible people.
Oh.
Oh,
He's not invisible anymore. He has socks on.
Oh dear God!
Pull out a third wig and I try and aim for Jeeves's head.
And I make sure that Jeeves. I said, and it works. Yeah, he makes sure that it's on.
So now there's just floating wig. What is
This
the
one,
wig?
this one's a Shirley Temple one, like tight
Yo,
ginger
when
curls.
freaking Carver comes back to the
Oh,
See,
I
This is
haven't
the
started
plan.
drawing the clip for
The
today,
face.
and that totally should be it.
You
So-
need to
so
draw the
Avari,
face. to
Might I
scan
make a
cover.
Might I make a suggestion for the kind of look for today? So, in my home, sometimes we wouldn't let many outsiders in, but sometimes when we did, they were traveling performers, and sometimes they would paint their face white and then have like big smiles, and others. I
You're-
think they called
you're
themselves
thinking
clowns.
Mine's.
I'm gonna turn and
Nice.
just stare at Dinnick. No. If there's
Kava would
anything
love
worse
that.
than invisible people, it is clowns.
Kava would love a
So let's
paint
do a
on
mime
Jeeves,
then.
and Jeeves could jump out and say,
Because
Kava
can
would
Jeeves
love
What is he
speak?
going to say?
"No, Kava. Well, Jeeves can't speak, but he can mime."
It's perfect.
Oh, he is a
The-
mime.
A perfect
Mimes are
mime.
fine. They're the okay clowns.
So paint Jeeves' face. He's got the wig. He's got the
What
socks.
What
He
the
needs
hell are
gloves.
the eyes?
And the hands.
I don't have gloves.
Well, just paint his hands. Paint his hands or something.
Okay.
And then when Kava
see?
comes back, we just say hello.
Will help.
Tegan's gonna sit back down on her rock.
I will like lift Avari up to get the face and stuff.
No, oh, Jeeves, bend down, Jeeves.
Yeah, is it like a human-sized servant?
Yes, he's human sized. Jeeves, down, knees,
Oof.
knees.
At least he only slaves his own type.
Normally, I would be sitting on Falana, but he is doing a big, important job, so I'm just going to stand here.
Just sit on my shoulders.
So
I'm strong enough for you to do it easily.
while you're doing this, I mean, I imagine this happens while I'm gonna
yes.
cut the Carver and to Carver and flannel. So
We love our two good bears.
oh dear God, you kill me with the bears and the ducks yet. That was such a funny bit. Anyway,
Was
So what do you
is
mean?
it's not
what?
over.
I know it isn't. But so Carver, you how far away from the camp are you going for your patrol?
Well, first thing first, I'm trying to get some firewood, so I'm looking
Okay.
for any sort of trees I can find.
They're kind of sparse, but you can find a couple of saplings. One maybe full-size pine tree.
All right, so yeah, I'm gonna just start cutting, like hacking, get some firewood. You know, because then
You have to yell Rebecca every time you take a swing.
you guys will hear in the distance, Rebecca. Rebecca. Like, so yeah.
Rebecca's putting in some work tonight.
Yep. So then, like, I cut the tree down. I get my fire started. I bundle it up with some rope, and I go, all right, now flannel, I'm just gonna give you a little bit to carry, and I'm gonna carry a little bit. All right. And then I strap the wood to me.
He has like one stick on his back, doesn't he?
He's got like a little bundle of 3 pieces. It's not too much.
You are so good to our bear.
Then after that, I'm probably just gonna not too far, just kind of.
You guys kill me every other week.
I'm just gonna circle the camp, to see if there's any threats.
Give me a perception.
All right, yeah. Perception.
Can Falano help? Because he's got a good, big, strong nose.
Sure.
Yes. Let's go.
Because he's such a good, big, helpful bear.
So does that mean I roll with advantage?
No.
No.
Flannel's gonna give you a small bonus
Yeah.
because he's real good.
Aid in Pathfinder 2 works differently, as the aiding creature makes the same check, and if depending on their degrees of success, they give you a bonus to your check.
All right, so I rolled 15, Flannel rolled a 20.
Yeah. So you kind of see that any you don't really see much or hear much. You may hear some groans that are seem miles away, but it would probably take days at the speed that zombies move for them to even get close to the wall.
Yeah, so he's probably gonna be like looking, and then Flannel will kind of like tug on his leg and point him in the direction that the sound's coming from. He's gonna be like, "Oh, that's a good bear."
I just imagine the bear dog pointing now. Straight as straight as an arrow.
Listen, Avari and Denik have basically been training him like a dog.
Yeah.
No, I'd believe it.
He can sit. He can 100% sit.
All right, well,
He knows how to roll over. Let's be real.
well, looks like everything's gonna be safe for us for at least for the night, Flannel. So let's go and get back and get Tegan all warmed up with this here fire. Hope she feels better. And he's just gonna head back.
Okay. Heading back, you takes a little time. It's flat, relatively dry. Seems good. As you get back, you see that Tegan still isn't looking great, but she looks a little bit better and a little bit worse. She's able to move, so that's a plus.
Still hallucinating, but it's fine.
What are you?
You're
Because we've already made some very weird actual visions for you.
Please,
Yeah, no,
please
that's
say
just-
that you're hallucinating that all our characters are wearing the hats that we are wearing.
Yes. Yes, Tegan thinks she has fox ears now.
It seems that Avari is painting the air. You know, you might be hallucinating too, there, Carver. Avari's painting the air, and it seems to be sticking.
Well, that's some weird shit.
The air also apparently is wearing socks and has a Shirley Temple wig on.
What in the fuck is what?
Jeeves, say hello, Jeeves. And it just turns around.
I have only painted the palm and this finger.
I'm gonna start a fire.
Carver's like, enough with your weird magic shit.
So I'll set up camp.
Oh,
I'm so glad somebody here is useful. But Dinnick, you're always useful.
I was too busy reuniting with my
I
sweet
will
baby
actually
boy.
use one of my 20s for this instead of
see?
that 5.
okay. I was gonna say
Make some good fun.
you somehow managed to light yourself on fire. Not sure how that happens, but no, I'm kidding.
You know what? I'll take that instead of using the 20. Fuck it. That's kind of funny.
Yeah. So you make the fire, right? You set the logs up perfectly, and then you spark one flint against the other. You hear a whoosh, and you're like, guys, I got it. The only thing that you have failed to realize is that you have set up the fire around your own feet.
All right,
Carver,
everybody.
you're standing in a fire.
Hey,
All right, everybody. The fire's good and toasty. It's I think I did too good of a job myself. It's getting a little heated here. Huh?
I just like
I
point at
spoke
your
too soon.
Oh fuck! Not again.
You take 4 points of fire damage.
Yeah, that's fair.
As you give yourself hot foot
Hey, Carver.
and kind of hot leg at this point.
Hot
Carver?
knees,
Oh,
hot
wait, save the
thighs,
wig.
hot hips.
Oh no, they're synthetic. They'll go right up.
I'm gonna just step out of the fire and then I'm gonna just kind of put some snow on my leg.
Carver?
Yeah.
Put yourself out easily.
Yeah, Vari, what's up? How can I help you?
You just look over and Var just has a little magical flame in her hand. She goes, I could have helped.
Fuck.
I mean, that's very impressive. I'm not gonna lie. I did
Yeah,
that.
it was.
I learned how to do that as well. But then just it's not.
Well, I
not
didn't want to
relevant.
interrupt you painting air.
No, it's fine. It wasn't that fun anyways. Jeeves is only kind of there because Maudie didn't want to let me paint him.
Maudie, let her.
I just like, yes, that's what I wanted.
I'm not going to lie, Modi.
Uncle Carver here to help.
4 against 1 in this. In fact, Jeeves, what do you think?
Carver's gonna try and take the invisible hand and make it do
Jeeves,
this.
come here. Jeeves, I believe your work is done. Go fix the wall. You said the wall's fixed. Stack some rocks.
Why
Here,
is
let's
the
all
mime
team building.
picking up the fence?
I'll just cantrip produce flame on the fire so it actually gets started instead of Carver getting started now.
Okay, he started.
You get the fire relit as Carver has knocked it out by stepping out. I found that a moment. That was a funny.
That was very funny.
So
You'd have what, 1 silver at this point?
Remember, you gotta remember his face is melted.
Yeah, I know, but that again, that could have been acid, not fire.
That's what he
that's
said.
true.
Not again.
But
Modi,
Yes.
there are times when traveling with other people where the good of the collective has to outweigh the good of the individual. So in this time, I understand that maybe you have not had it done before, but I believe for the good of the group, you need to let the fairy paint your face.
that or Carver might rearrange your bones.
Carver's just sitting over here with this going on.
You sit over there and you look and like Avari's painting his fingernails.
Normally Tegan would be against this, but she has fallen asleep. Sitting up is just like she's fighting off a disease. Like she's tired and she's hallucinating. Like
She's valid.
she's just you just kind of hear like as she's like slumped over.
Should we get her to sleep?
You should
Does she-
probably.
Yeah. I'm figuring the fire will warm her up and do its work, put her right to bed. She'll wake up right as rain. You see, things you need to know about us orcs is we can usually sleep off most things. You know, we do.
Orcs are very aggressive.
Yeah,
Orcs are very.
There's the catchphrase I've been waiting for.
Her immune system's gonna beat the shit out of whatever's inside her, and then she'll be right as rain, ready to catch babies like nothing ever happened.
Okay.
We haven't said baby catching in a while.
There's the other catchphrase I'm waiting for. But are you guys gonna try and kind of stay down until either one way or the other happens?
Yeah, we're just giving basically Carver's entire goal is to just give the team a long rest so that we can get back to moving.
Um. Yeah. uh. You sleep. Taking watches. Go. Yes, Muddy.
Moabdi would have casted alarm in the area for the night.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Yeah. But you take a rest. You feel better in the morning. And Tegan's still looking kind of bad,
All right.
but she does look a little bit better and a little bit worse at the same time.
That doesn't make any sense. Did I restore some hit points like the ones I lost earlier today?
No. You lost those for you lost those for today. So.
I know, but it's the next day.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
slept.
Yeah.
So I don't. I don't recover anything. I'm at negative. I'm at -8 temporary. So I'm at like -12. Is what you're saying now?
You no, you only lose health when you have to make saves.
Okay. So, but I don't gain it back from resting.
Correct.
So I'm at -12 now.
Max, yeah.
Okay.
You'll be able to gain it back if you get rid of the disease.
Okay.
As you wake, however, Tegan, you feel something warm in your woman bucket. It's very warm.
Like nice.
Hold on. Again, the fact
Please try again.
that is what she phrased it as, where she put it.
I'm gonna pull. I don't know.
I had to turn the phrasing on her because that's where
There's something.
it seems to be pulsating slightly.
In my woman pocket.
Oof.
Is it ribbed for her?
Guys! No. But see, this is the dark in the
Wow. Oh,
I didn't fall in one.
Don't you hate it right in the morning when your stone's all throbbing?
God, I didn't even think of these implications, but
like you're just trying to sleep and there's just something throbbing and warm.
Okay, I have avoided crying all day, and y'all have broken me. I am crying now.
Yes, we broke it.
Yes, we did it.
We broke the GM.
Pathfinder's broken. Come back tomorrow.
Pathfinder couldn't handle
So the
innuendo
throbbing stone is in my hand now, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on with this?
As you focus on the stone, you feel a sense of calm and serenity, tranquility, really, wash over you.
Oh, that's nice.
Your coloration turns normal.
Oh, that's so nice. Oh.
It seems the stone, as the last bits of the yellowness fade from your skin, you hear a whisper on the wind. You are my champion. I cannot let you die this way. You have a baby to catch after all.
Yes.
As by divine grace, you have been cured from your rot.
Oh, thank Furiosa. I think that's her name. It's definitely not her name. Feronia.
Oh, good. So the throbbing rock was divine sent.
It was, yeah.
So Tegan's deity had a throbbing rock for her. Got it.
She is a fertility goddess. Like,
As you wake with this nice new sense of calm, you look over and Avari's like crouched over Moadi's sleeping form with her makeup palette, just like trying to stealth the
I'm
makeup
going
for
to
her.
like now that I'm like like Tegan again. I'm gonna be like, he's not consenting, and I'm going to pick up Avari and like no.
Hold on. I wanna see a thievery check from Avari before you notice Tegan. Please.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Roll 20, be good to me. Nope. It's fine.
Moa D, you in your sleep, you imagine though probably it's just your dream. In your dreams, you feel that a spider is walking over your face.
Since I don't like that, like jump up and ready to cast a spell. Wand's out.
Can I be standing behind Avari just like, go back to bed?
You okay?
I have been caught by both orcs. Oh no.
So, Moa D, you jump up, ready to cast a spell. To Tegan, holding Avari up. Carver behind Tegan, holding Rebecca, going, go back to bed.
Really? Really?
To be
This
fair,
isn't what it looks
Moadi,
like.
one of your cheeks is very nice and rosy now.
Just one of them. The color has come back to you.
I should have expected no less from a wonderful gnome. But please
I
go
smile
back
a
to
little
bed. No face painting. I have an allergic. I didn't want to share this, but I have an allergic
Dorothy, don't
reaction
talk
to
to me and my
makeup.
son ever again.
Do I
Yes,
believe
I'm
him?
going-
Do I believe him? Is it true? Do I believe him?
I have an allergic reaction to makeup.
Insight.
Yeah, how do we
My
insight check him?
deception roll is the natural 20.
Oh,
I'm using my natural 20 on that.
Nice. I like it.
Moati,
Oh.
that is extremely serious. And lean down. And I like wipe the kind of I mentioned the like blush. Off your cheek. I am so
And-
sorry.
As I'm starting to, I cast a spell, and you see it's produced. I'm trying to clean myself. I'm like, but instead, I actually make it like a pimple, a rash starting to pop.
Okay,
Just
Moati,
with
I'm going to need you to sit down.
what is it?
There is. Just sit down, please. I need to be
Wait,
able to
let's
reach
make
your
it my
face.
phone.
Nope,
We can
just-
put this
just-
on Reddit.
I've got this. I've got this, and I walk over. I take out a mirror, and I'm kind of looking, and I start casting a spell. I take out some water, and I'm just kind of like doing this, and okay, I caught it in time.
No,
you.
Moiti, I must say, as a medical practitioner, I'm going to have to ask you to kneel so I can make sure that nothing goes wrong. Okay.
I'm good, but thank you. You can look, and
Oh,
now it's all
better
soft,
safe
clean,
than
looking
sorry.
nice.
We've already had one disease, one
And
sickness. we do not
his
need to
hands
risk
were
another.
very good. They treated me very well. I feel so much better between him and the goddess, like the Ketchel babies.
If you need,
Just-
it's better now. I caught it in time with the magic. But
you
if
should
need
still
to look-
have him.
I'm gonna
who
like
needs a second
fully like.
opinion all the time.
I'm basically gonna fully cover the like cheek with gauze. He just has like half like Phantom of the Opera mask
Yep.
with gauze, half of his face.
That's fine.
To
I'll
be
do it for a
just
day.
to be safe.
I'll just do it for a day. Yeah. I'm like, oh, thank you. Yes, it should be fine. It should be fine.
come on,
This is-
Avari, I'll let you
This
put
is
makeup
really
on.
why
know-
I didn't want makeup because of the
You know,
because of
Moiti, I'm
the
not
allergic
going-
reaction.
I'm not going to like the whole half your face in a mask. Looks pretty cool with your whole kind of aesthetic.
Yes. Thank you.
Found
I
some
do.
love.
Did I
Such
use
a
the word
good job
aesthetic
on
right?
Carver.
Yes, you did.
Okay, wonderful.
Does Carver consent to this?
Yeah, Carvel's just like, all right, Avari, we can't mess with old D no more, so you gotta
And-
just do it on my face.
Arthur's already wearing a wig.
Yep, now I'm the prettiest.
You will look the most beautiful when you return to Thea Darlin.
Yes. Yeah, I assume that what I'm working with is not good.
Maybe I'm bored with it.
This makeup kit off a zombie. I pulled this kid off a zombie. What quality do you think it is? Anyways,
But
do we have plot to find tonight, or
How,
I
wait,
don't know at this
wait,
point.
one second. Like, as Tegan kind of like comes to, she looks around, she goes, "What day is it? Did we do the job? Why are we all in? What is going on? Why are we putting?"
well,
Like, she
you
looks like genuinely confused because she just doesn't remember the past 2 days.
Fever dreams.
Yeah.
you weren't feeling the best, and so we took a little bit of time to make sure that you were feeling better. And Denick and I tried to help you and give you some medicine and stuff. And
Oh.
Carver took really good care of the camp and Fulano, and then Moadi checked out all of the wonderful shiny things that we found. And we
Oh,
gave
the
you a
throbbing
shiny
thing that was in my lady pocket.
Mhm.
Oh. Who put it there?
You.
Oh, okay, then that's fine.
I'm pretty sure nobody's going inside your woman's pocket.
I appreciate it. That you are all champions in my eyes.
Oh, I think we just got promoted.
All right, now we had a mission here because we need to get back to it, or else we're not going to be able to talk about and he starts to talk about it, and then his head starts to hurt again. Ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, bad.
So we took care of some of the zombies, but there was a lot of them that we needed to take care of, or was there like a big zombie?
Do we know how they became zombies? Has anyone discovered that yet while I was
Oh
in
yeah,
Fever Dream?
Melody, that's kind of all the things that you do, not that we do. So did you figure out how they became zombies? You said that maybe they all had a party or something?
Well, I think maybe this particular group may have had a party, but the other ones I haven't. I'm still trying to think about it and trying to figure out.
Melody,
It's an
where do
area-
zombies come from?
Zombies come from my understanding. GM, did I roll correctly, or would I know this, or do I need to do a roll?
You to know information about zombies,
Well, you see,
as they are undead creatures, it will be a religion check.
All right, not my forte, but let's
Look,
see. What
anything's
we can do here.
better than me putting makeup on you.
Yeah. So religion. All right, here we go. And actually, it's not too bad. Yeah. Not
With
terrible.
that, you know that there are certain types of zombies that can turn people into zombies as a lasting effect. You also know that there are people of the magical community. You know them to be hated, really. Necromancers that will fill a body with magic arcane energy and bring it back to a form of life, which is undeath. Past that, that is the only ways that you know that zombies specifically are formed.
Well, I believe that these particular zombies were potentially created through either necromantic or necromancy magic, which certain individuals' school of magic brings them half back from life and more of an undead state. Some of them are controlled, some of them run amok. Other times, certain ones can just turn by a bite. I'm not sure which this particular one is, or this group, but it's going to be one of those two. So I think we need to dive deeper into the location, and we should be able to find out much better. If that answered your question, necromantic or necromancy magic, most likely evil magic. Does that help?
So
Yes.
when a mummy and necromantic magic love each other very much,
Yes.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Does
Not
that make zombies
we're not talking
babies?
about mummies as in what you call your mother. It's a very specific type of undead, Denik. Like it's a dead person
not
wrapped
sure I
in
follow.
burial thing, not a mummy, a mummy.
That, yeah, I am mummy.
Okay, just making sure because sometimes you things that sound the same for you get confused.
It all made sense to me.
The language, well, that's because you don't have a language barrier.
Yeah.
I mean, you just don't know how to read. I mean, oh no.
What? Avari, do you not know how to read?
What?
Oh no.
No,
I pause.
What?
Avari, what about all those times where I asked you what that said and you told me?
Yeah, I've seen Navarre read a few times.
Aye.
Yeah, I didn't know how to
Yes,
read.
no, Avari knows how to read. I'm
Somebody
sorry.
sent me a
Oh.
20 so I can deceive them all.
Keegan, I
No,
understand.
she's actually
That's
gonna
a very
like step
funny
back
joke.
and just like look really embarrassed. No, I'm sorry. It was mistaken. It was a fever dream. I had this fever dream.
Tegan, that's a very good joke. Aye.
Hey,
Oh,
hold on. Hey, Addie.
yeah. Don't
Nat
use
one,
my
your
government
deception.
name on stream.
Sorry. Nat one, your deception.
No, honey. Your nat one is for us to call against you. That's how that works.
Fair. Okay.
No one has given me a nat one.
Yeah.
No.
Let's see.
So I can roll deception, is what you're saying.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, I will roll deception.
Not one.
Please, this would be hilarious.
Come on, roll 20. Work with us here.
I'm gonna let it happen.
Oh.
I'm gonna lean into it.
Wait, no, I've seen Navarre read before. In fact, here I got one of those books from Old Deed here. Where he teaches me the fancy words. Like, you just what I've been working on.
I'm just behind Carver and I'm looking.
Like, here, Navarre, show you know how to read. Like,
Aye.
here you go, right here.
Oh.
And Carver's like looking like, yeah, she's gonna knock this out of the park. She's got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Jenna kind of like high fives you, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, could I? Do I BS this? How do I do this? How do I struggle to read?
Give me a performance check.
Oh, great. I'm so good at that. I'm not. I am a
I thought
plus
they're not looking over her shoulder.
It is literally the lowest I could get.
Thing is, Denik has no idea because he definitely can't read common.
Carver has almost memorized this book though because he practices with good words.
And like Denik gets like a oh, there we go. I think that clears it up for everyone.
Wait, now hold on a second.
It was too good.
I'm gonna like
Too much
elbow
reading.
Carver.
The
Fine in Orcus. She reads just fine.
But that's not what the book says. He says that in Orc. She's just struggling.
the magic that everyone does
And Orky's gonna look over the Tegan and go, "This book is about carpentry."
But here's the thing, and I'm talking to him in Orcish. Here's the thing: look at that expression on that dwarf's eyes. Look at his; they're shaped like hearts. He believes that we just listen. It is my fever is still breaking, so we should blame it on that. And I'm going to like. So just be like, yes, that's exactly what that book says. My mistake. I thought it was the other book. Like just.
Okay, no, you're right. I got you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
all right.
Everyone is special in the magic they do.
That, you know what? I slipped up and gave you the wrong. That's exactly. You know what? That settles it. I don't want to hear nothing else about Avar not being able to read.
Well,
yeah,
you know,
like
I've already,
I said, it was just a fever dream.
it was a good joke.
I
It was a
apologize,
jest.
and for embarrassing
The
you,
mime must
Avari,
have gotten you in the mood.
I'm sorry.
Wait,
Why
did
would you be
Dinex say
sorry?
he was in the mood? Should we leave?
No. I said the mime must have gotten you in the mood for a little joke.
Oh yeah, probably.
You know,
Yes,
Avari,
that is me, Tegan the Droka.
I
A
So,
joke,
Avari.
very funny.
High five,
Harvard.
Avari, and he like brings it all the way
Down
I'm still
low.
just like,
However, that
and I
book,
just like fall back from the force because there's so much stronger than me.
Carver,
Should
that
have just
book is
given her a pinky five.
very interesting. Do you think Avari could borrow it and read more of it to me because I can't read it? It sounded really interesting.
You know what? I probably have some books of my own that we could get into, and then we can let him have his book because he's probably very interested in it.
You know what? And I borrowed this book myself, and it ain't proper for me to be borrowing.
I understand. I understand.
We don't want Flannel to eat it or anything, you know?
Oh, of course. He would too.
You should feed him. We fed him this morning. You should. I'm going to go feed him, and I just like walk off.
Be honest.
I'm just gonna go feed Flannel some more.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna rip up handfuls of grass and just kind of like, come on, buddy, just put it in your mouth.
Yeah, then it will
So
come over.
embarrassed.
So that because we're kind of away from the group there, feeding flannel. You're not embarrassed because I can't read Coleman, are you?
No.
Okay.
No.
I just
You're still very new and you're learning, and that's really good and stuff, and it's okay. You don't have a lot of years of experience with common that we would expect you to read or anything like that.
It's just, I lived in a mountain for most of my life, so if we were, no, we didn't leave that thought out of it, but there's so much I don't know, and I don't speak common great, and I only know
really
about
good.
nature from like books, so I don't know. It's a little weird. I feel like I'm kind of the stupid one.
I mean, I don't know. You're not stupid. I don't think you need to learn from books. That's what my mom always said. She said that I didn't need to learn from books to be smart, and I didn't need to know all of the history and facts about things as long as I knew how to take care of things and to take care of people. And you do really, really good at taking care of Falano and taking care of me. And I think you're very smart.
Oh, that's very sweet. Thank you, Ari. Means a lot.
Can I have a lift? I'm a foot shorter than you,
I
which is a lot. So I'm just gonna like kiss you on the cheek.
I pull you in for a nice hug. Oh, don't. Sorry. Yep.
No, it's a good squeezy hug.
Oh, good. Yeah. It doesn't help that sometimes, when I'm around you, I just feel a little stupider anyway because I'm just like get distracted a bit. But that's neither here nor there.
Okay. I don't think that you're not smart.
Oh, I suppose the word is wise, not smart. Hey,
That's fair. Yeah. Wise is different than smart. Sometimes I think that because I have been speaking common my whole life, I'm not thinking about what I say, but you always think about what you say. And
I
that's
try
very
to.
good.
Well, because it's weird because I'm thinking in Dwarvish.
Hmm.
So I have to. I have the thought, but I can't just say it. So I have to kind of um, bake it.
Translate.
I have to kind of translate it into common.
But you're thinking a lot. That's a lot of thoughts to be having all at once.
My family always called me a worrywart.
Yeah.
Okay, you fed Philano maybe too much grass. That's a lot of grass.
Um,
Give her a kiss on the top of the head.
Yay. Okay. I'm okay to go back to the rest
My
of the group
pancreas
now.
doesn't
Right.
feel very well. Something sweet has happened. Did I eat too much sugar while I was sick? Did you feed me too much sugar, Carver?
Carver's not a cook. He only eats cheese.
I'm asking.
Now you just hold the goddamn hell up. I
Wait.
don't just eat cheese. I eat cheese sticks. I eat raw cheese. I eat cheddar cheese, mustard cheese, pepper jack cheese. All right, they're different.
The
Brie
rest
is
of the
my
day
favorite.
is Carver listing all
Just
the kinds of
name
cheese he knows. It's the like
I
shrimp scene from Forrest Gump.
I ate cheese and cheese accessories.
They're charcuterie boards.
I had these treats called nachos before, and they were fantastic. It was cheese on little chips with pepper.
I
Like pieces of
know.
wood.
Every time this conversation comes up, I think about Colby a little bit.
Like
I
pieces
feel
of
like we
wood,
definitely
chips.
have already had a montage of us walking and debating things, but I feel like this is going to be another one where he's just
Where we
lecturing
just
us
learn
about
about
Lecturing about
life.
cheese.
I mean, the last one was on socks. Why not about cheese?
yeah.
Mhm.
Um,
Amazing.
Then you got brie, and that's just a whole goddamn mess right there. But it'll
Oh,
do
I
it a
enjoy
bit.
brie, but you have to have it with the pepper jelly.
I mean, you've got to do a whole
Hoghead
lot of
cheese.
work
Have
to
you
make it.
ever had hoghead cheese?
What are your thoughts about goat cheese?
Goat
You
cheese
know
is
what?
delicious.
It's not bad.
It's just the one that smells awful.
Oh,
Most
blue
cheese.
Blue
blue
cheese?
cheese. Blue cheese
Ah,
smell
blue
has
cheese,
strong.
yes.
I'm not really used to cheese. Can't really have cows in the mountain.
Are you lactose intolerant?
I don't know.
No, just lived in a food desert.
A very limited palate.
Ah, I
Mostly
see.
mushrooms from what I saw.
Well, mushrooms are full of protein too.
Some meat. Like I've had goat
You
cheese,
live-
I think,
Oh,
but
do they have moles? Have you had the mole before since they're in the ground?
it's not great. Not gonna lie.
Oh, it's not great. No.
Not. It's
I
kind of
imagine
a
it tastes like
poor
dirt.
person food, to
Oh.
be honest.
Oh.
Well, off towards adventure.
3 hours later.
so, um,
I'm gonna like look. It's like that's Carver. An orcish. Are we traveling with not just the human 1%, but the dwarf 1% as well?
I think that might be the case.
Oh.
Now I'm not the guy to kind of say what I see all the time, but his interaction with the guys back in town was a little weird.
Oh, when they said his name.
Yeah, it was like it was a real fancy pants type name, but he didn't seem too fond of that.
I see. Maybe he is embarrassed. Maybe he joined some sort of movement in his youth.
I completely get trying to walk away from shit that happened to you that you didn't really
That is
exactly.
true, and you are doing so good, so
You
good.
know, I really haven't killed anybody ain't deserve it.
That
like
is true.
in a
Only the
day.
people who deserve it, or the
Only,
monsters. You
yeah,
actually
you
haven't
know.
killed an actual person
I don't
since
think
we've
I've
got
taken a
on
life
this
recently.
island.
Maybe that's why I'm itchy. It was a whole thing. I used to, have to put somebody down in order to feel good, but that's going away slowly.
It's baby steps, my friend. You see,
Baby steps.
we are about to go and kill people who are already dead. So
I think being surrounded by such little ones is what's helping me out here because I just look at them. I'm like, oh, they're so precious, and I don't want to hurt them. I just want to protect them.
I don't know if you should pet them. I don't think.
Oh no, I'll never pet them. They're still people, but they're so itty bitty.
Maybe you and your elf lady can make an itty bitty version of you when we get back.
At this point, the idiot
If it already hasn't happened
up and
yet,
grabs
you
your
have had
pinky.
lots of private time with that woman.
I'm not one to kiss and tell.
I mean, you don't have to. I'm next to your room.
Yeah, we were all
I
there.
hear it.
We watched your whole date.
Oh dear
Like,
lord.
works are not quiet. Like,
Okay, so if that did go down, you all would have heard at least one.
oh, was that just
Rebecca!
or was that just you in your sleep? I don't mean to assume. Like,
What?
were you just going solo? Here's
You
the
know-
thing. This is all in Orcish, so you guys just see.
Oh,
Like,
what a bummer.
it's like, oh, were you just?
Sometimes the mindset I get in when I gotta kill is the mindset I gotta get in when I, handle my business.
I
Just
understand. but,
Just
like,
a
you've
blinded
got to,
fury until the
So-
job is done.
Not to be impolite, but did it happen?
I mean, I'm not one to kiss and tell.
I mean,
No, I
I'm
would
not
never.
going to tell anyone.
I mean, yeah, I believe, and I'm not going to tell anybody.
Okay, well then I will respect your decision. So let's just say Moadid still has a chance with you, and that is like the chance.
Like, Carver stops walking, looks over, like, nah, I'm in a relationship.
You say that in comment, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine you've started traveling around. Are y'all
Yeah,
headed
we're
more?
walking and
Yes,
talking.
this is a walk and talk, or else we would get nothing done.
Walk and talk.
So you're heading back deeper into the polar lands?
Yep. You're trying to knock this mission out.
Yep.
Do we remember what the goal of this mission was, besides
Personally, I
learn
do
more
not.
about zombies?
I do not.
It's been a very long time and a lot of discussions about
There's a curse, if I'm unmistaken, and if we don't do something about this shit, like, the whole island is gonna die. And we can't tell anyone about it.
Richard.
Yep.
Yeah, Richard.
Richard's the asshole here. I mean, but as you walk along, eventually, I would like for everyone to give me a perception.
Woof.
Good to roll.
Not hard. It's
You sure
not a
about
very.
that? You
Yeah.
sure about that?
Don't nat one.
What did I just say?
I'm too
Yeah.
busy doting on flannel.
That one day away from him was just too rough.
It really was.
Everyone
I'm
who's
just the worst dog owner. Like, I can't be away.
Everyone whose name is not Dennick. You notice that there are two very heavy sets of footprints. The ground is shaking slightly.
Baking?
I pull out Lucy.
Yeah.
Oh no, I saw this movie.
What's a movie?
um,
I am riding on full animal.
Nobody move. Television is based on movement.
Oh. Danik, stop!
What's going on?
I
Oh, is
don't
it time for lunch already? Alright then.
Didn't-
Just like
Hang
start
on.
sitting down.
And I'm
So
just
are
gonna
we
like
thinking?
point in the direction. And point in the direction that I have no idea because I roll the lowest out of the people who perceived, but in a direction.
Yeah, you're
where I
able to-
think
you're able to,
the sound is
tell.
coming from.
As T gets pointing, I just adjust
The
the point.
adjuster.
She's like, that way. Carver's like, no.
Oh, thank you. Like I still have a ringing in my ear from that fever,
It's fine. You're doing it's
and I
fine.
point in that direction.
Yeah. So you're able to point. It's not hard. It's very obvious that it comes kind of from the north a bit as you guys head east. So, do you start heading towards the sound?
No.
No.
No? Okay.
We
Carver
begin to-
Carver would.
Oh, no,
Carver,
Carver.
maybe let's be quiet if we're going to approach.
Also, did anyone decide to don the plate mail? As it is a full set of functioning plate.
Yeah, that'd be this guy.
I don't know if you're
We do love
proficient. I don't think
Oh,
you're
it-
proficient with heavy armor, my
Did
friend.
Me look.
never mind.
No, you are not. I think
Never-
Tegan's actually the only one that can actually wear that.
Oh,
Okay.
good job, Tegan.
Yeah,
So-
but my boobs are not going to fit in that.
You just squish him. I
That's
mean, not that I
that's
know
not how
anything.
breasts work, Carver.
I've had my hand.
Could we make
Never
just
No
a
one
few
touched. My
What?
breasts.
During-
No,
Not on
no, of
purpose.
course not.
during our downtime we had? Could we kind of do a quick modification to allow for some?
I actually might already have like.
Full plate.
What am I wearing? Hold on.
I think you have chain.
Okay, yeah, I have
What
no
are you
idea where it's
wearing?
at. Like detail inventory. Yeah, I have chainmail on.
So if you put on the plate mail, first of all, you don't get your dex bonus. Oh, I'll just get out of voice. You'll get a +6 to your AC though,
Oh, okay.
and it has the bulwark special ability, which, if I remember correctly,
Nerd.
basically gives you a +3 modifier instead of your dex modifier on reflex saves. So like if your dex is lower than 3, basically because it's so all covering, you basically can act as if you have a +3
Cool.
dex when making dex saves.
Can someone who knows how to work these character sheets? Because I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
so
honest with y'all.
on the AC,
Do
click
it
the
for
little
me.
gear.
Oh,
Hey,
AC.
everyone watching the stream right now,
Yeah.
you should know that most of us are just here for the roleplay, and Rob is the one that knows the stats, and that's it.
Hey.
There's
yeah.
a dungeon
Okay.
master as
of
well.
the players, of the players.
Here.
Okay, AC.
Yeah,
Click on the
so
gear.
Spirit
yeah.
has
There
enough
you go.
to
so the
work on,
cap
though, without
so
managing
it should just be
us.
+6, so just 6.
Okay, so
I
cap
believe.
is 6.
No.
Cap would be 0.
Yeah, so cap is 0, rank
Okay.
is trained, item is 6.
Rank is train. Item is 6.
Mhm.
Bam.
It
Cool.
Collapse that should come out to your
Yeah. Now I have an AC of 20.
great. And
Nice
now
thing.
and then
Good.
also just kind of put down somewhere to help you remember the +3 when making deck save stuff.
Cool. I'm just gonna give my chainmail to Carver. Like, here, you could have this. Which, by the way, Tegan that morning probably just like dressed herself in front of everyone because they're out in the woods. Who cares? It's just like she has wonderful undergarments.
That and
Yeah, rainbow socks.
plate mail is made with a natural cavity, because it actually does bow out,
Yeah,
so it does provide you room.
of course. Like I'm just making like a bikini
Yeah,
male
I know.
joke.
Jokes.
What?
Yeah, I got you. No worries.
Okay.
I don't remember what you're already wearing, Carver, but
I went and bought a breastplate.
Oh yeah.
yeah. So chainmail's not really much
Yeah.
better.
Oh, this is useless. But just carry
It's
it.
valuable, so we'll just
Oh,
sell
we
it
could just-
later.
Valuable. Yeah. But anyway. With that,
Mechanic's done.
yeah.
Hey,
As
we
we
have an extra half hour for a reason.
Hey.
we learn the way things roll here. So you head off or head away from the sound. That way, I make sure I have a consistency.
I think Carver was heading towards.
I will head towards
Yeah,
the
he's
south.
definitely going. Oh, dark
So,
nipples.
yeah, we're not.
All that talk
You
about
follow
not killing
Carver.
got him itchy to kill again. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I want to fight these things too. So like, Rob is not mad. Not at all.
Okay. Let's see.
All right, I just pulled up all my spells, so I should know what's going on if we actually fight something.
Okay. This will be. I think this is a good time before we start into the next part of this. Will be a good time for people to take 5.
All
Okay.
right, rock and roll.
Thanks,
Just don't turn your
everybody.
cameras off.
We're going to take a short 5 or 10 minute break so that way we can get some water, use the restroom, and do whatever we have to do.
We'll see
That
you
being
all.
said, I'll be back in a minute.
How is chat doing?
Well, dude, you lost that, so.
Robert, baby, you back?
Howdy.
Hi, baby.
How are we doing with chat today?
So good. I'm being told I need to try Novocaine.
Okay.
Look at, I'm almost done with another dice bag.
Ooh. And hey, Nif, if anyone in chat wanted to check out these amazing dice bags, where would they go?
You can check the link in my Twitter. It's niffornif.store.site. Or you can just talk to me about it, because I like talking.
Truly. Amazing.
If you couldn't tell by the amount of times I've interrupted tonight.
I mean, this whole campaign is
It's feral.
it's amazing. I love just the one of the crunchiest systems out there, and we're just being so
And we have just
such
breezed
memes.
past all of it.
Such memes.
Like, oof. Yeah, I still don't know how to play Pathfinder, everyone. But hey, you know what? I figured out last time that I could use all my actions to do heal, and it will both heal everyone in the party and hurt the zombies. So I'm just gonna spam that. That's my whole plan.
Yeah. It's a good plan, to be honest.
Also, look, I love this hat, but it's like in here with my headphones and it's squishing my ears.
Ooh, that's no good.
No.
If
But
you have to
it's a
take off
good
the hat,
hat.
that's okay.
No, I am committed to the bit.
That's true. I mean, we only have like less than an hour and a half to go,
I mean, yeah.
so
Also, like, a little bit of the pain in my head is because I have been laughing too hard. It's not
Fair.
entirely because of the headphones.
Fair.
Look, all of the top row is here first.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
row on
while
top.
we're shouting out things that I've done,
Mhm.
take a look at those character arts. They're great.
Right?
They are.
Can
We love
we
'em.
also appreciate how all of our pronouns by our own handles are lowercase except for Noir's, who's in all caps, and I love it.
Him.
Him.
Noir is aggressively him.
What
I
are
love
your
that.
pronouns? Loud.
Wow. I can't believe it just come for me like that. Amazing. Ooh, Jay switching up the hat.
Yeah, he did a little bit before too.
Yeah. But is this
Yeah.
Because
the
I
committed
think the
now?
fez just came off too many times.
Mhm.
It just fell off and then went behind my chair, and I couldn't get to it. I couldn't reach
Yowza.
it, and I'm like, yep, too bad. So, second.
Nah, you know what? We should just all change hats as an intermission. Quick, everyone go find another hat that Stream hasn't seen.
Yes. You see, I don't really have another hat.
See, this one fits. This one's gonna stay on.
I got the newsy hat that I sort of could fit over.
Oh, I love it.
Oh,
Absolutely
Robert, you
love
win.
it. You won.
You definitely win.
New hat. Who dis? Is this
we go.
acceptable?
Yes, that is very acceptable.
Great.
We're all changing hats at intermission now. Oh, this one feels so much nicer on my ears.
This is not. I'm gonna keep haptic. Yep, that's gonna happen a lot.
Let's not
Actually,
tell Noir and see how long it takes for him to notice that we're all wearing different hats. I think this hat might be too big on me, actually. It's fine. Viewers in chat, I hope you all are wearing your own hats at home, too. Noir's got some good food. Oh shoot. I started my pattern without reducing stitches. Maybe.
This is gonna stay on a lot easier.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Oh,
very
that's
well.
awesome.
There we go. This is a much more much more.
This is more in character. Absolutely.
Yeah, backwards baseball cap and bunny ears, probably.
Absolutely.
Mhm. Amazing.
So,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I only have one other hat that isn't a baseball cap. No one is allowed to judge me for this one.
Please tell me it's one of those helmets where you get to put beer in it and come on.
No.
Oh. Ooh.
Mm.
Yes.
It is a kind of like a Confederate Rangers cap. It's the only other hat I have that isn't a baseball cap.
That's all right. We still love you.
Mm-hmm.
And then, actually, I forgot I had these.
What?
Damn.
Those are so cool.
They're
Damn.
they're masks, but I got them because one was black and one was white. I got them for the imagery of the theater symbol, but
Good. Proud of you.
the problem is one of them isn't smiling, the other one isn't frowning. The only jurisdiction I have between happiness and sorrow is the colors.
I mean, that's still better than nothing.
You could carve a smile and a frown into them, though.
It's true.
True,
You could get
but
some makeup and paint it on them.
Yes. I don't. This seems like the way to go to me.
We all came with variations of the same hat for the second half. Like, all of us had very different ones in the first half, and now we all have
We've come together
very
now.
similar.
All right.
Yes!
Hi,
Um,
this is what Pathfinder has become. And it's
Yeah.
fine. It's
I mean,
The hat
it
fetish.
could be worse.
Yep, everyone
mean,
find a mask.
Hey, mask it or casket.
Mask it or casket. All right, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
But as a thing, guys, sorry that I vanished for a bit. My medication and I just weren't getting along for a hot second and had to just process that. And so yeah.
That's okay. We
Yeah,
we
I'm
took
a
time.
medicated human being, so it happens sometimes. There we go. Now,
There it is.
there's lots of things
Wait, no,
happening
that should
right
be
now.
when you wild shape. You put on a mask. Amazing.
Yep, and Mark comes back with Rob's hat.
I'll twin this one. Screw it.
But
Hold on.
I think. Oh no, there's another one. There's more hats and a mask. Shit.
Noir, go get your mask. We
I
are
don't
entirely
have a
out of
mask.
bullshit.
Like,
So this has transitioned from Pathfinder to
To just-
essentially just watching people pick an outfit on Animal Crossing.
I mean,
I hope
hey.
that's what you all signed up for, because this is what I
yeah.
signed
So
up
this
for.
is what
Pathfinder,
this is-
Hatfinder.
Hatfinder.
Hatfinder. That's very good.
Amazing.
Dun-dun-dun.
You said mask it or casket.
Oh no, mask it or
This is what we're
casket?
doing now.
All right.
Oh wait, this makes this incredibly awkward to drink water.
Wait, what happens if
Mhm.
I
thought it
also
might.
then add this mask?
Yes.
Perfect.
This is exactly the kind of vibes that Val wants to send out on her channel, I think.
I mean, I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not, but it's not mean if it's true.
Listen, Critical Role
This is
might have.
exactly the kind of vibes we are. Listen, we are vibing in this moment. Like that
Oh,
is
yeah.
the only description that there is in this. After 2 hours and 17 minutes, we are vibing.
To anyone who is in chat here for the first time, we're sorry, it doesn't get any better.
I mean, yeah, no, this is the best that
peaked.
you're gonna get.
This is
Hefty.
this
Pretty
is,
much.
We peaked like 3 months ago.
There's like we had like 30 minutes of letting spirit progress us down his path. So
Yeah, we
that's
had
like
some
above
content.
average.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
And we
honestly.
added that extra 30 minutes to the stream too.
Mhm, mhm.
Because we knew it's just gonna be 3 hours of whatever this is.
Yeah.
But
Speaking of
Anyway,
spirit,
yes,
please
sir.
paint us your
Please,
beautiful word
please
pictures.
take
you
us back.
wordsmith.
Yeah.
me, a wordsmith, you have the wrong man. Time to throw out the window.
Oh man.
Switch the mask, and then we'll believe it.
No.
Huzzah.
I'm just terrified right now. Like you're.
It is very creepy.
I'm not over my medication right now. It's just bad that you're not making it.
I will.
I'm mostly concerned by the complete lack of eyebrows. Like, that's what's most disorienting for me.
Like, I'm just a little turned on by Noir's face right now because he's giving me monster boyfriend vibes. Like,
I mean,
it's
I guess if I really needed to, I could try and
you know
see if I
what?
could
Can
find.
we play Pathfinder?
Yeah, but no, I'm gonna remove this because that is hot.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, it is. Anyway.
Howard. I'm committed to the bit.
But you, Carver starts heading towards the footsteps. Are you going to
Oh, yeah,
do?
we back him up.
I was gonna say,
Oh, shit.
are we going? You're going by yourself.
Full steam.
All right.
All right.
Carver. Yeah. You're gonna hear an audible sigh from, Tegan, and she's gonna be like, oh, "We should probably follow him if he's going after."
Yeah, I'm not
that
that
is-
surprised.
This
I don't think-
this bearded man has brought me tea. Where did he come from?
Yay!
Anyway,
At least he didn't scare you this time.
true.
Well,
But that's
that
because
was
he
a
has hot liquid. Anyway. But yes.
oh so
And I've got I got Lucy at the ready.
You might
Okay.
have to.
He's got
have
Lucy.
to remove. I found it. You might have to.
He's got Lucy at the ready. I heard him.
Yeah.
You get within a certain distance. You start to see over one of the hills, coming closer, what seems to be two zombies. Is like off in the distance. You're like, there's only two of them. We've definitely got this. But as they get closer,
Oh,
they
no.
get larger and larger and larger.
Zombie giants?
As you find yourself standing against two zombies that appear to be roughly around 10 feet tall.
That is 3 times as tall as I
I
am.
would like to run at them, and then I would like to rage.
Yes.
Can we?
Well,
Actually,
that's
Nora,
good.
could you please take your mask off? Just
Okay.
cannot hear you.
I got what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Is there any doubt about what he was going to say?
yeah,
Really?
I mean, you know.
You know.
No, it's all good. But yeah, I would like to run at them, and I would like to rage because
Yeah,
My
Still
friends,
climbing.
gonna sigh and pull out
My,
my weapons.
not so gentlemans, for the most part. It is time to get to the part where we try and kill each other.
Yes.
It is time for the initiative.
Woo. I know where that is on my character sheet. Totally, I do.
Right beside perception.
Oh,
Yeah, and make sure you click on your person before you roll.
dang it.
Shoot.
Oh.
or otherwise, don't, our beautiful Jim has to do it manually.
All right, so I messed up.
It's okay. Just do it again and then edit it from the original one.
All right, let's try it again.
So I'll put my real one on there.
Yeah, I need to get like a. It needs to come down.
Okay, I need 2 of these.
I had no idea I could edit it on here. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
How do you
The
edit?
more
Again,
you
roll 20. Roll 20 sponsor us so we can.
Roll 20. Thank you so much. You're so cool.
The beautiful thing is, if you minimize your sheet by like double clicking at the top of it or close it, you can shift double click on your token and it brings up your sheet.
Yep.
That
Jay,
was too
to
many
edit on the
clicks.
turn order, you just go to the turn
Yep.
order and you just click where that number is, and it brings up a type box for you to put in a new number.
It does not.
Really?
Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
Mhm.
because I'm hitting the wrong one. Duh. That would be. I'm going on the wrong person.
Okay. Again, the tokens are just representation for
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
the
large boys.
E.
Yep. And Spirit, you'll just have to rearrange
Those are
turn order
great.
on your
Yeah, I will do
Mhm.
so in a second.
Yay, initiative. I never recovered my lost hit points, by the way, because we didn't rest.
You
Did the throbbing stone not give
yeah.
hit points back?
I'll say that you are full HP.
Okay, cool.
You are so good to us.
Mhm.
Thank you.
This is the part where I try and kill you, so I have to give you some benefit.
Some benefit, yeah.
Can we eat the dog at them?
You mean the bear?
I mean,
Oh no, the
you
other
could try.
Can we eat all the animals that we had?
The familiar has no attacks, can't really do damage. You can use 2 actions to summon the dog and yeet that at them. And then you have Flannel, which we'll deal with on Mr. Dinnick's turn.
Oh yeah, I don't have to
Okay.
roll initiative for him, so you can get rid of his initiative in the sheet. That was just like 5e instincts kicking in there.
Yeah.
It's not like we don't play 5e every day.
It's not like I didn't just GM
For
5e like less than 24 hours ago.
Yeah.
And
I got-
you're playing in 5e in less than 24 hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
Guys, we might
So-
be playing a lot of D&D because of quarantine, and it's the best.
I play
Playing so much tabletop.
This
like
is normal.
2 or 3 games a day, so yeah.
It's amazing.
That being said, with Miss Avadi, you win the toss-up of initiative.
Are they within 30 feet?
No, they're about 90 feet away.
I don't think any of my spells have that. Nope, they do not. And I cannot get that close. So, I'm on Flannel. How does holding turns go?
You can decide to hold your turn, your entire turn, because you have not done any action.
Mm-hmm.
And you can decide when you re-enter. So if you'd like, chances you can hold your turn until after Dinnick.
Yep. I would love to do that.
Okay. Just know that you will have no control over your movement as you're riding a bear.
That's okay. That's how I like to get around. Is just riding a bear.
So just let me know.
Yay!
Mr. Dinnick, it is your turn.
Move that
Okay.
bear!
Yeah, so just like we did before, I'm gonna kind of have Flannel help me out as well, and I'll use my first action to give him 2 actions, and he's gonna move twice, so that's 70 total feet.
Oh, he's a fast
boy.
Okay.
love our fast boy.
So we're now only 20 feet away. I will use my second action to mark one of them as my prey for later, and then I will make 1 crossbow attack.
As part of your hunt, if I'm not mistaken, you can attempt to recall knowledge if you would like to.
I
Uh,
think that's a different one.
it might be part of the. Let me see.
If I
Yeah,
delay my
no.
turn, is it for like the turn order or just for this round?
The turn order.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I think that's a different boy. Not my hunt prey. But it means that I can shoot at him right now. So oh, I think a 26 hits, natural 20.
It does.
So is that on 3 plus 6 or is that 6?
Let's see.
Oh, it's
Okay.
3 times 2, so 6
Yeah.
hole piercing damage.
Yep.
Take that.
Let's see. Okay. Yep. It takes it right in the shoulder and looks at you angrily, or as angrily as an undead face can look.
That's me.
Yeah. Avari.
Mm-hmm.
It's your go.
It's your turn. You put
Oh.
yourself after dinner.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay, cool. I thought it was just I can put myself wherever I want to be, and I was gonna
If you would like to hold until certain time.
I was gonna wait until after the giants so that if they hurt my friends, I can heal them.
Okay.
Great.
Because I
So-
think that, you know, being a proactive healer like I'm being for once, I should make sure that everyone who gets hurt gets healed.
Okay. No worries. You can definitely hold your turn until that point, which works out.
Yay! I'm about to
Um,
get hit first, aren't I?
No. Tegan, it is your turn.
Yay!
Alright, there, you said 90 feet from us?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I will use one action to raise my shield, and 2 actions to move, twice my speed.
Okay.
I'm assuming that
That'll
gets me,
put
55, 60, 50 feet?
50, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep, perfect.
50, which leaves them at 40 feet away. Okay.
Wait, did I get skipped?
No. Your turn's next. As
Yay.
Carver, it is your turn.
I was like, were you done though? Sorry to interrupt. I was just like,
No, I was told, yep, nope, just raising
Okay.
my shield and moving. That's all I can do.
cool. I am going to. How far is this thing from me?
He was the closest one.
Yeah. As you started running, you would have been 10 feet-ish ahead, so 80 feet.
God damn. And how much can I run?
25 per action, I think. Unless you have no, you didn't take that feat. So yeah, 25 per action, total of 20, 40, 60, 70, 75. Which will get you within 5-ish feet. Because you'll move 75 there at 80 feet. Yeah, you'll be within 5 feet.
Yeah, but then I can't do anything after that, and they'll just hit me a lot.
Growl at him.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have your sudden charge thing.
Yeah, but that only lets me move.
Twice.
Well, because you could one action move, last 2 actions sudden
No.
charge and get up and heal him. Yeah?
Sudden charge is an opener. He has to do it as the opening of his turn.
Learning.
The more you know.
Yeah, and it takes like 2 actions anyway, so I'm just going to fucking rage, and then I'll do my sudden action, which look, no, that doesn't even make sense. So I'll rage and move 25 feet towards them, and then I'll hold.
So I'm in
So
front.
50
Alright.
feet total because you can move twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I'll hold.
moving, holding is 2 actions. And then using your other 2 actions, you would move the 50 feet.
No, I think he means he's just moving and waiting
Waiting
for his next
like,
turn.
Like he's in
Yeah.
his turn.
Uh,
Like I don't think we
Yeah.
realize that holds is an official thing in Pathfinder.
Yeah. Then I'll replace hold with in my turn.
There we go.
Okay. Because hold action.
No, I get it. We can
Yeah.
go.
But they come up and it's their turn. They stride forward. I think they have.
I think at this point I might be the closest.
I think it's
No,
Oh,
Dennick.
flannel. Okay.
Yeah, Dennick, Flannel, and
Avari.
Avari are closest.
Oh, that's good. You'll do fine.
I mean, I'm only 5.
They
We'll see.
they move up. They're 20 feet. Closing. Wait, no, she's 70, 90.
Yeah, we were 20
Yeah.
feet away.
And we'll the one that you'd hit, Dennick, will swing at you.
Okay. I bet it won't do a little more than 6 damage.
We're both about to get hit with like 20 damage, aren't we?
Sure, it'll be fine.
It's a good thing I'm going next after them.
Give me 1 second. I have technical difficulty.
Okay.
They hurt little.
Now's a good time for you guys to remind me if I have everything I need in my AC for what he's gonna hit me. Because I'm not sure I'm wearing armor on my character sheet.
So if we just assume,
I am trained in light and medium.
yeah, so you could be wearing. What's your dex modifier?
My dex modifier is 2.
Okay.
Says
What
cap
What
blank.
is technically my chainmail classified as?
Medium.
Chainmail is medium, but you're wearing plate now, which is heavy.
I know. Could I just I can't put the chainmail in the fucking druid. I forgot.
Yeah. So Avari, your armor class should be, because you're trained in medium armor.
Yup.
So if you're wearing hide, what you're gonna want to do,
Mm-hmm.
click on your armor class, the little gear. So it's gonna be cap 2.
Okay, it says cap 3 right now.
Okay, that means
And
you
you
probably put
probably
yourself
have
in,
leather.
Yeah. So this is gonna be better for you if you just say that you're wearing hide.
Okay.
So cap 2, rank trained, item 3.
Item 3. Cool. Save. That makes me feel so much better. Now I have an AC of 19.
Yeah.
Okay.
The same AC as me. We're wearing the same armor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
You'd been
thank you.
able to pick some up in town,
Yeah.
knowing that things are better.
Well, like
Yeah.
it's been
I'll
in
let
my
it.
inventory since the beginning. It's just that I didn't know how to make sure that it was all in the right spots on my character sheet.
You're good. We got
You're fine.
We've
'Cause
had at least
but-
2 initiatives.
yeah. Yeah, I know.
And they didn't go for you at all,
No.
It did
Avari.
not go well for me, which is why I
No,
thought
they
I'd ask.
really haven't tried to attack you at either. But the
I
one,
got hit as the very first attack. The bear went down in the knee.
oh yeah. Either way, the one that you shot at, Dennick's gonna swing its fist at you.
Yeah.
You said your AC was 19.
Yeah.
It does hit you,
Yikes.
dealing 7 damage,
Yikes.
That's fine.
Yikes.
and you were pushed back 5 feet.
Ooh.
The other one is going to let's see. No one's attacked it, so let's see. Dice decide. Okay, it tries to hit the bear.
Oh, flannel.
Gonna
What
try.
is Philanel's AC?
16?
That is a miss, as Philanel definitely
Damn right.
dodges.
What
Obviously,
a good bear.
he's too
And-
good.
That deals with their turns. Avari.
I would like to cast heal with
Okay.
all of my actions because I disperse positive energy in a 30-foot emanation and targets all
Yep.
living and undead creatures in the burst.
What is your DC?
Gonna be underneath your ability scores.
I found it. It's 18.
They're zombies, and you just cast an area heal.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
They.
I know. That's why I did it, because it helps my boy and it helps the boys.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're boys. The pictures are ladies.
Okay. Let me check something real quick.
Are these giant lady zombies?
I don't know. Look at the
That's
pictures.
a lot of undead titty just flopping around.
If the target is undead, I deal that amount of positive damage to it, and it gets a basic fortitude save. The number of
One-
actions spent.
One of them critically succeeds and will take nothing. The other passes and takes half. So roll me a d8, please.
Three. Bummer.
Dennick, you also get back 3 health.
And those are all my actions. I was hoping that would be more effective than it was, but it's fine.
Yeah. Burst heals only get the dice, unfortunately, not the bonus set is 2 action. Mr. Moody.
Yeah. So I'm about 70 feet away from them because I was way back.
90.
Oh, so I'm still 90. But did they move 20 feet up, or was that?
Yes, they did. That would put you at 70. You were correct. I
Okay.
apologize.
Oh, no problem. So I'm gonna move the 25 feet up to get into closer range,
Mhm.
and that is gonna give me. So they're within 60 feet, and with my nice little wand, I'm gonna cast out a little water, some little pressurized water on them
Okay.
to hydraulically push and hit them. Hit one of them, I should say.
Okay.
So,
Oh.
I'll just give them colors.
okay, which one? I think I hit the wrong button for the attack.
No,
No,
that's
no.
correct.
Yep. So, does a 13 hit them?
Which are you going for, red or blue?
Blue.
No. 13 does not hit.
13 does not hit them, huh?
No.
Shoot.
Their AC is low, not that low.
All right. I can't seem to hit right away. Okay, so that's
happens.
my
Sorry.
actions. Nope, that's my actions. So it took 2
Okay.
actions to get spell. So
Woohoo. We're all doing great with magic
Didn't it?
here.
Okay. So am I because I know I got pushed away from one of them, but since the other one moved up to get flannel and they're large, am I next to that one or no?
They are standing shoulder to shoulder.
Mhm.
So really what it is you're pushed 5 feet back, so they're 10 feet away from you.
Okay. Well, I'll just move back next to the one that I marked for one action.
Okay.
Then it was my second action to have Philano leap at them.
Yeah.
So uses Jaws for his first action.
Okay.
Well, that's
That is
15.
a miss.
And the second attack, this will only, because it is marked as my prey. Let me make sure I get this right. And Flannel gets my bonus. This will only be -3 for the second attack penalty. So a 16.
That will hit, and it will take
4
that
piercing
damage.
damage. And then for my action, I will just do 1 war pick attack.
Mhm.
So,
That
does that crit?
That does crit.
Okay, so a war pick is fun because it's fatal, which means instead of actually what this is rolling, I need to re-roll it entirely because it is fatal D10.
Yep.
So it only
Roll
does
that
D6, so it's going to be 2D10
plus your strength.
2D10 plus 4 plus another plus another D10. So
No, it would all yeah.
So it's 14, 19 points of piercing damage.
Am I picking the
That
wrong
crit.
spells?
would-
How come I
it would-
can't be that cool?
Only do 1d10 on a crit that's doubled.
Oh, okay.
So
So here I'll just take the I'll just
you
so-
do 18 points of damage. I'll take the second one you rolled. Well, I'll just take the second one and double it, adding your modifier in, which is 9. Doubling it, 18. You do 18 points of piercing.
boom, as it just kind of hit right in the joint, kind of pull out in a very awkward for them way. Flannel eye tag team. Let's go.
The best.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Yeah.
Tegan.
It is my turn. All right. So they did move 20 feet up, so I'm not 50. I'm 30 feet from them now.
Correct.
Cool. Dope.
Which means all you need to do is move once to get within
Yeah,
melee.
I will move once, and my shield doesn't stay retroactively up. I have to raise it every time, right?
Correct.
All right, just reminding you. That's very important. So I will move. I'll raise my shield. I'm gonna move towards the blue one.
Mhm.
I'll raise my shield to get my AC up, and out comes my sword, my bastard sword, and I'm gonna attack.
Okay. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
What?
Where did that phrase come from?
It
I
came
have
from
no clue.
Bush's baked beans.
Which is make yeah, the dog.
The dog.
Either way, roll them.
Because I also remember exactly where that is.
I don't know.
I
what that
found
is.
it. Wait,
Okay.
I found it.
Oh,
Bam.
thank you. Okay,
I
thank
don't.
you.
I have a hero point. Nope. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because, no, Tegan deserves better. And
Yeah, you do.
she deserves better right now.
Yep.
Cool.
And you said you're slashing in the blue.
Yes. It's one-handed. Because she's got a shield. I have 4 hero points gifted, so... But I'm using my official one for that one, not my gifted ones.
Yep. Looks like it cuts like butter.
Ugh.
So, Carver.
All right, so how close am I to this thing? Am I in hitting distance yet?
You were 40 feet away. They moved up 20. So you're 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Wait, nah.
How many actions do I have to waste to get close to this thing? Is the question.
One.
Okay.
One.
Cool. I'm gonna sudden charge.
Okay.
Yes.
And then I'm going to use the one action I have left over to attack as well. So it's gonna be 2 attacks.
Okay.
I kind of just want to throw both of the 20s at this motherfucker like right now. But let's see how the fates. Fuck me.
That's both hit.
Woo.
Are you going for red or blue?
Who's been hit already?
Both.
Been hitting red. Everyone else has kind of been focusing on blue.
I'll hit red. Me and Derek will tag. And beat
Okay.
red. So
So
Rebecca, like just
But you're holding Lucy.
you know, I thought ask questions. It was a very
Look,
complicated
I cracked your code in episode 2, okay? I get to ask.
I know.
We don't talk about that.
You after you run up with and shout your Rebecca's, you cleave the giant monster into two.
Woohoo!
So yeah, he's getting real graphic with it. Like he fucking chops down with the axe, and the axe gets stuck like midway, and then he just takes his hands and just rips it apart. And pisses it down on the ground.
Here's Carver.
Oh, and just for continuity, he licks the blade.
Give me a fortitude save. just give me that fortitude
I have to heal
save.
you when you mess this up.
You're fine.
Carver,
What
you
is
need to
this?
stop that, or you're going to get the zombie rot. Stop! Like just
What
yelling
is-
at him in her biggest orc mom voice.
He's
gonna get zombie
a
rot.
raging euphoria. Like,
Use
What
my
if his
reaction
dad-
to throw a
you
rock
gotta-
at him. Like,
No.
so that I can just like, as he goes to like lick the blade, like I want to like aim for his tongue before it touches the blade.
You know
him in the
what?
face.
You know what?
Yeah,
Give me a strength check.
I'd like to use my nat 20.
Okay.
This is the day for it. So good.
As you go to lick
This
the
is what you
axe,
get.
because I think it's funny.
Oh, cool.
That's the best reason to do things.
Tegan, like, she's approaching the yard. She sees Carver start to go to lick the axe. With the tip of her shield, she sticks it down, digs into the earth, flings it. As Carver, you feel something hit you in the tongue. It hurts. It hurts.
That
as
is excellent aim.
now I'm talking like Tegan.
As you
Oh, this is the
you
episode. It's a list.
you bite down and find that you have a rock. You're biting down on rock.
Like in his rage, you just hear.
Listen, zombie rot and waste our resources. That fever was not fun. I was on a ventilator. I lost 20 pounds. Not the good way. No. Like, and
But that is
like, is there like an imitation? Like, I just can't get him to fucking stop. Like,
that's on your own roll, but you got.
I'll do it on my next turn. Like, I'll end it because that was my reaction. So.
Yep. Well.
Oh my god, that's his thing now. Whenever he kills somebody with his
Just
fucking
lick
axe, he's
it.
gotta
Oh
lick the
my
blade.
Oh no.
I like
My
it.
throat, that's habits. Put hot sauce
Yeah.
on everything. Ghost
But-
peppers.
That would
That
just
is-
encourage
I feel like
him.
that's just gonna encourage him. Yeah, he's gonna go, ooh, blood tastes good now. I don't know why.
Sriracha.
It's gonna slam its fist into. Try to slam its fist into you, Denny.
Question. Just a real quick question. Is it an action to try and intimidate something?
It is.
Okay.
You would try to demoralize.
Okay.
It does hit you, Denny. Ooh.
That's okay. That's why I have lots of hit points.
It deals 17 bludgeoning.
That's why I have less hit points now.
And you are pushed back 5 feet. As you are pushed back 5 feet, its other fist is going to slam down for you.
It has a -5 now, so.
But it as it has not not been prepared for pushing you back with its first blow, as it stumbles a bit
You don't know your own strength.
as it critically fails. Unfortunately, I don't have the critical fumble deck, or else that would be
Alas.
fun. But that is its turn.
Dope.
Avari.
Sweet. Well, I have another heal spell prepped. I wanna do 2 actions so that I can get some hit points into my boy, please.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll
D8 plus 8.
D8 plus 8, please.
You gain back 12
Get
health.
12 hit points, my
Very
dude.
nice.
Are you going to do anything with your last action?
I want to intimidate as my last action.
Oh, okay.
Look, you said I could do it. I want to try.
Do it. Do it.
Roll.
Wait, do you have a nat 20? Do you have a nat 20, Nate?
No, I already used it. Could not be an idiot and die of chameleon disease
Oh, that is.
or whatever.
Can I
it
give her
was.
one?
Centipede thing.
No, that's not right. I mean,
Not really.
that's not how it usually works, but.
Well, I think someone is just gifting subs now, apparently.
There we go.
Are you gifting
Jennifer.
that 20?
Yes.
So I need Spirit to narrate how Avari intimidates this
I would
creature.
personally like to
Yeah.
see how Avari narrates it and
Yeah,
then
that
Spirit's
too, and
reaction
then the
as
reaction.
the zombie. Like-
Please, please.
So the zombie knocks down my beloved, and in response, I just like look dramatically at Dennick, look back up at the zombie, point at Dennick, and just scream. Like while standing on top of the bear. Like
Are
I
you
point
Jon
at Dennick
Snowing the-
to, like, as part of healing, I'm like screaming the verbal part of healing, but just like straight eye contact at the zombie.
Yeah. So
Can
You,
Carver be a little afraid too?
if you want to be, though, frightened doesn't really help you. Yeah.
Dennick's really swooning over here.
That is
I'm not Mama Bear. I'm pissed off girlfriend right now. Like
okay, you start screaming, and the more angry that you get, the more it resembles a banshee's wail.
Yes.
As you wail at this zombie, you've never seen a zombie look afraid. This zombie, oh, it's afraid.
Yeah.
It stares back at you, its face rotten with fear.
Yes.
As you
Best,
have
yes.
critically succeeded. It actually, honestly, the check wasn't too terribly hard.
But
Considering-
still, is good.
Considering their will.
Also,
But
let's take a look at my character sheet here. Intimidation is a
Plus
it's a
one.
5. It's not
Oh,
bad.
5. Oh, that's not bad at all.
you would have had to roll 11 to critically succeed. Or to succeed.
Well, I rolled a 1, so
Either way, the zombie is now frightened too, which frightened reduces its attack and DC values, which
This
is
is my-
useful.
this is my strategy from now on. I'm just gonna throw heels and scream at people. This is it. This is my life now.
I think this
Amazing.
is what you need to draw today.
Wait,
Just,
Hold
just
on.
a tiny gnome on top of a bear screaming at a 10-foot tall zombie.
Okay. I'll share with you something on that. Yeah, it looks afraid.
Carver,
Um,
how scare you?
Carver is like he's taking a few steps back, and like the feverish flicking of the axe is like slow to like a.
So the gnome keeps you from looking.
He picks it back up and goes.
He's going to die.
It turns into like a comfort lick, really. It's
Yeah,
just
it's like
I'm scared.
I do this to be scary.
Amazing.
Okay. Moa.
So Moabdeeb walks up 20 feet or 25 feet to get within like 20 feet of this thing.
Yeah.
And while he's doing that in giant, in the giant language of what is it called?
Jotun.
Roten.
Ah, yes.
In Roten, he yells at the giants, "Now look what you did! You pissed off the gnome! You are in for it now!" And as I get to that 20 feet, I take the wand and grab a rock and sling it at him for a spell.
So much-
Telekinetic projectile.
Yep.
Yes.
There you go.
Ooh. Take that critical damage.
Take it,
Yeah,
sir.
so I just grab it and wamba. Just rack right into its head.
That's a cool
Rock. I'm on the wrong page.
And I'm like, see? Come on. And I'm taunting it, like, come on.
We're just gonna bully this thing to death, apparently.
Didn't it?
Alrighty. Well, I have to spend my first action getting next to it again. Second action, I will sick flannel on it.
Sick.
Ooh, get that 6 damage.
Yep.
And then,
Yeah.
because he's not marked as my prey right now, this will be he uses agile claws, so this will be -4.
Mhm.
So
Misses.
that's a 7 to hit. So that's gonna be a miss.
Cindy.
And then I will use my final action to attack.
Nice.
Is that another crit?
That is.
Okay, so
That's my
that'll be. Oh, roll 20 is taking a second. It has to think about this. But
It's
so
okay.
what it is, I roll D10 plus 4 and double that, and then it roll an additional D10.
You only get one.
Because
Fatal
fatal
is
is
one.
fatal. It ups the dice and adds one of the dice, I believe. Let me check.
Crit.
Let's
Add.
get the rules. Because this is a learn how to play Pathfinder. A lot of us still hasn't actually learned.
Raise your hand if you have learned anything about playing Pathfinder during this stream.
On critical
I-
hit, the weapon's damage die increases to that die
Pathfinder
size
2.
instead of the normal die size, and the weapon adds one additional damage die of the listed size. So
That's
I
big.
do 17 damage with the crit because it's 6 times 2 plus 4.
You are so much more effective than me. What am I doing wrong?
Clearly, we
Plus
don't
one.
read enough.
Additional.
That's true.
I mean, I
Like-
crit twice. That's kind of like.
Yeah, true.
I mean, Moa D did 20
yeah.
with his
I
giant water.
Six
so, like-
in a turn. That's it.
You have an amazing spell for them.
Yeah.
Haven't been able to use it.
Yeah.
It's not looking good.
Yeah.
Tegan.
Me.
All right. Well, seeing as I'm going to use an action to move up to it, and because I did drop my shield to throw a rock, I'm going into
You didn't drop it.
You said I did.
No,
Said I
you
stuck
dug
it
it
in.
into the.
And I
Yeah,
put it
but
down.
you
That's
didn't
what
have
you
to.
said.
You didn't have to drop it.
I'm gonna put it down. I dropped it.
Okay.
I stuck it into the ground. I'm gonna
They
go
were
in
text.
two-handed from behind, and I want to attack it two-handed with my.
Okay.
All right.
Swing away. That's me.
I like to use my reroll. Well, I'm just gonna attack it again. That's what I'm gonna do. I
Do it.
missed, but I have another action.
Yep. That is a hit.
There you go. Two-handed, so that's another additional. It's 14 damage.
Woo!
Mhm.
You're so cool.
I know.
It died afraid of an ant.
Is this how I want to do it? Is that what you're telling me?
Yep.
Oh.
All right, this is how I'm gonna do it. Like, seeing that this thing is pleasantly distracted, I'm going to run up from behind. My first attempt is to try and jump and cleave it from its buttocks up, but I miss. But because I'm really cool, on my way back down, I just come to behead the zombie two-handed with my sword and do a superhero landing.
Amazing.
Nice.
Because that is what she is supposed to do.
Yeah, you rip it to ribbons.
And as I land,
As-
I'm gonna look at Davari and go, "Thank you for the distraction, Yutumo."
It does.
Yes.
As it does, you hear a guttural scream.
I scream
As-
back.
Things are not over. You see, it's hard to see them before they rise up, but you see piles of bones that assemble themselves.
Skeleton.
As you find that there were four bone piles that have become skeletons.
Ah.
Y'all just hear Carver go, "Oh yeah!" It's running. So it's running towards the bones.
I'm gonna
As
look
soon as
over
they
at
start to
Mo
run.
as at least the skeletons don't have blood for him to lick.
I'll lick the dust from their bones.
But let me quickly get these into the initiative, and then we'll restart from there.
Yay.
Unless Carver starts sucking the mayo from the bone.
The marrow?
I was like, "There's mayonnaise
I
in
heard.
these
Yeah, I was about to
bones?"
say these skeletons are powered by the
Marrow,
most
the marrow.
undead
I like
energy.
to say
Mayonnaise.
it's not impossible to have these undead be made out of mayonnaise, as that is something that can happen with a $5 donation.
I mean, I can make weird creatures with stat blocks. Trust me, I have done it before.
Just the bones are made of mayonnaise.
So are we staying in the same initiative?
Yeah, I'm gonna resort them in, and it'll be your turn. I'm gonna skip to you.
Oh yeah.
So,
um.
Carver.
How far are they?
They're each within 10 feet or so.
Oh, cool. So, yeah, so it costs me an action to move up to them, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So I'll do a sudden charge. and
Okay.
I'll do an attack.
Okay.
Get a lot of use out of that sudden charge.
Yeah.
So there's the first.
That
And there's the second.
is. Those both hit.
Yes.
So,
Those are so cool.
just gonna fucking try and take one of the skellies. I'm trying to cut them in half, basically. I'm going like middle cuts.
You notice that it seems that your axe isn't as effective as it should be.
Okay, so on the first swing, I'm like, I noticed that it's not effective. So then, like with the second one, I just run.
Oh no,
I
you're,
just-
you're dealing damage, but it's just not as effective as it should be.
No, I got you. So yeah, with the first one, when he noticed that, what he does is he like takes the flat of his axe head and he just runs it into the fucking skeletons, like he's bashing its brain in with the flat of it. If it had brains, but it doesn't. But It's just for flavor. I
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're good.
Um.
Good with it.
So yeah, that's it, and then he starts to like turn the blade over and go, and then he looks at Tegan and he's like, and then he just growls instead.
A character arc. Yes.
You know what that is? Growth.
But
And that's my turn.
yep. Uh, the one. Okay. Let's see. I meant to throw these on colors.
I got a gift from our DM. Oh my gosh. You're so good to me. I say as you throw 4 piles of bones at me.
Let's see. The blue, whose turn is now, is going to go ahead and square up with Tegan, moving to get within range. You notice that it too is going to raise its shield
All right.
and then swing at you
All right.
with its longsword.
Mhm.
With your shield, I believe your AC is 22,
I
right?
don't have my shield, remember? I put it down
Oh,
to
right,
go
right,
two-handed.
right,
So my
sorry.
AC is 20 currently.
Yep. With that, it does hit you for 8 slashing.
All right.
That one, okay. The red one will follow up and move to converge on Dennick. But as no one has attacked it, Dennick, Bear, Avari. Dennick, they really don't like.
Yep.
This is my job. Okay, part of my job. Okay.
It moves forward to
I must protect the squish with my squish.
With your own squish.
Yeah, protect the squish with your own squish.
Yeah.
raise its shield and will swing at you, Dennick. But they also seem, while they do go for you, they can't hit you as its sword sticks in the dirt for a minute or two, and you see it struggle to pull it out, eventually pulling it out.
Great.
Mr. Modi.
What we like to see.
Yes. So, how far away are we looking at
They're
again?
about from you, because you were like
Yeah.
30 feet away from the zombies. They're 40-ish feet.
All right. So I'll move up 25 feet and just take the wand and we're gonna do a ray of frost.
Okay.
on them.
With your icicle wand, you send
Yes.
cold rays at them. Yeah. Yeah. Shouldn't you have your okay, yeah. You might want to fix that and add your ability modifier to it.
To the damage?
Yes.
I thought I. Oh, sorry, wrong. I thought that was added.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
It's in there.
I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's in there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was looking at that and I got used to seeing my level 10 wizard. Sorry.
Yeah. No, small little one.
Watch out, we got a badass over here.
He
Are you
is,
going?
thank you.
Are you shooting at red, blue, green, or orange?
Oh, we're gonna do green.
Okay.
We're doing green. Because they're within 30 feet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually, it's 120. The ray of frost is good. So yeah, I hit any of them. But I'm moving up to get into that close to melee range because I got to do another spell. So
Okay.
yeah, there we go. That's good for me.
All right. Does not seem to be as effective as you would hope. Avari.
Are all of the skellies like in one area or are they scattered?
They're kind of like 10 feet apart. So I'd say they're probably within your 30 foot. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that again because
Okay.
we got some hurt people. So I'll try and disperse 1d8 positive damage again.
Okay.
Fortitude saves. This time 7 hit points for anybody near me that's hurt. Feel better,
Ooh.
please.
I will.
Okay. Wow. They rolled abysmally, more or less.
Am I close enough for this?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right by him, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Feel better.
Fail.
I do.
Pass. So each one will take your. Okay. Let me look at something real quick.
Yeah, it says that all of them take that damage and then they get saves.
They get a basic save. Basic saves means critical fail, they take double damage. Regular fail, they take full damage. On a success, they take half damage. On a critical success, they take no damage. You had 2 passes, or 2 fails, 2 passes.
Okay.
So you got 2 at full and then 2 at half.
Cool. Thanks. Thanks for explaining that. I'll keep screaming, but like this time I can't intimidate them. But now I'm just screeching because it's fun. And maybe because I noticed that Carver was a little bit frightened. So
I'm just imagining you're like a little JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character.
All right.
Look, if my dad was not sleeping in the room next door, I would definitely pull a banshee screech because I can.
This one's gonna move over to Carver. Is going to raise its shield.
Oh, I think that was my last spell.
And then strike at you, Carver.
Yeah, let's do it.
What is your AC?
19.
Is that including your -1 from rage?
18.
Oh.
It misses you. And that's at 3. Dinnick.
Okay, so there's one right next to me in flannel, right?
Correct.
Great. So I'm going to mark it for my first action.
Okay.
Second action, flannel's gonna go for him.
Okay.
So, Jawed.
Nice.
20.
Very
12
nice.
points of damage.
We love
He an
our
angry
baby bear.
boy.
I'm gonna take. I'll take whichever. To be fair, I'll take whichever's higher because why not?
Percentage
So,
less.
Yay.
11. That's 22.
Well, I think the 12 is. Oh.
It's already double, but I'm gonna take whichever's higher because.
Oh, that's very kind.
'Cause you're
Thank
so
you so
nice.
much.
Yes,
And
but
then-
you also have to understand that if I'm doing it for you, I will be doing it for the monsters.
That's okay. I'm okay with this. And then the second one will be -3 because he's marked instead of -5, so 18 to hit.
You will have to switch targets as the first one is dead. There is no other one within his range.
Oh, whoa. Well, then instead of that one, so the crit kills it, is what you're telling me?
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah. So instead, he will just move up to the next one.
He should roar to intimidate.
Yeah. Can he do that? Yeah, he can do that. Yeah, he's gonna roar at He's gonna
Pile of
ward another
bones.
Skelly Man.
Just
Yeah.
everything is screeching now.
Brr, like the biggest roar the little baby bear can muster. Brr.
Roll intimidation.
17.
Let me look at their will. That is a pass.
Yes.
So
No, it's a pass. It's not a yes. For
no,
you.
no,
Oh.
he succeeds
Oh,
because it's a check versus their will DC. Flannel succeeds.
so that's
Oh,
a
okay.
success on our end.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay, good.
So I'll say blue, which is
Yeah,
the next closest nearby,
Which
is
the,
frightened one.
the one that I'm playing against.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. And then I will I'll go up against so blue is near
Keegan.
to Keegan. What are the other two near? Green and orange? Where are they?
They are near Carver.
Okay, I'll just go up next to those two for my last action movement wise, so
Okay.
it can be helpful if he doesn't smash them both. Which is highly likely, but you never know.
Miss Tegan.
Yeah. I got this asshole skeleton in front of me that looks scared of the baby bear, and I was like, "Who are you in your life before that is scary?" And I'm going to,
Hey, he's
Have-
very, very
I do.
scary.
Look at he's a
I'm
very
going to
Final, do not listen to
switch to
you are very
one-handed so that I can reach forward, on this skeleton and cast Lay on Hands on it.
Ooh, okay.
guy.
It must attempt fortitude, which you're
I would like for you to nat one.
Mm.
Yes.
Okay.
Show me skeletons. Who is boss?
Roll me 1d6.
It rolled
Wait,
damage, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
it
damage
did.
6, and then critical damage would be 4.
So it takes double that. It's still standing.
Okay. And then I will pull back, grab my sword, and swipe at it.
But you have negated its shield. That's a plus.
I did.
Bing, bing, bing.
Alright.
Yeah, they had all raised their shields.
Alright, and a bastard sword. Does a 23 hit it?
It does.
Does it
And-
critically hit it?
No, it does
Okay.
not.
It is two-handed, so it's an additional 9. So it's 6 plus 9.
Yep.
Shit. Oh, that's right. I'm a paladin.
I'm gonna check 2-hand rolls after this.
Yeah.
But-
I think maybe it's just 9 total.
Because I believe it would do die replace, but I'll check it after this.
Rob's already checking.
Yeah, Rob's like,
Going through that book.
But as you smack it down, it does die.
Cool. I'm gonna lay on hands it, slice through it, and then calmly walk to my shield and be with my shield again.
Okay.
Listen, I had zombie rot, okay?
Yeah.
I have Tegan deserves this. She deserves this. And that's my turn. I did not raise my shield because I used 3 actions, but I just grab it. I don't raise it.
Right.
Do you lick it?
Absolutely not.
Let's see. Yeah. You're moved to be next to green, so green's gonna go ahead, raise its shield, then look between the 2 targets it has between it.
Carver's gonna try and make himself look as appealing as a target as possible. He's just gonna almost drop his armor down a little bit, like right here.
And it lunges for you, Garber.
Yeah.
That tasty half orc.
It'll hit once,
Mm-hmm.
and then
And then it dies.
with a -5, the second attack misses you.
Okay.
So it deals 5 slashing to you.
Okay.
No, you know what? It deals 5 piercing to you, just for the fact that it lunges for you.
Gasp.
Ugh.
That and their weapon is versatile. They can choose slashing, piercing, or slashing.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah. Carver fingers the wound a little bit. Then goes, my turn.
Oh, God,
Yeah, but you have to choose
stop.
that verb.
Yeah, I do.
It is your turn, indeed.
All right. So
Are you a hemophiliac or something? Like, is this coming out in this way?
guys, I have something to tell you all.
Slide into my DM, sir.
Wait.
Let's get it popping. Stream over. Okay.
Whoa, social distancing.
All right. So 3 attacks then. And
Mhm.
1,
Green.
2. Yes, green.
What? Oh my god.
Okay, so I would like to use all of my 20s.
All right. According to the sheet,
Didn't you have, like, 4?
1 left.
Ooh.
Because you've used like
120.
3 of them.
No,
Yeah.
no, I wanted to use them, but I kept getting pushback on it. So I wanted to use it for remember setting the fire, setting the camp, but we decided it'd be funnier to just have them set on stuff
Okay,
on
I
fire.
guess I wasn't here when you
Okay.
retconned your 20s. Like you
Okay.
retconned your 20s.
So
So I'm just gonna use my 2 now,
Okay.
and then I'm
Yep.
then I'm out.
Yeah.
And
With that,
and do I have a legitimate hero point?
You have a legitimate one and you have 3 gifted ones.
And then I would like to use my legitimate hero point on the last one.
okay.
Does that mean the gifted ones are not legitimate?
They're legitimate, yeah.
I will tell you. Hold on. I will tell you this. With your first 2, the criticals,
Yes.
you mince them into dust. Both of them.
Oh.
this tracks.
Oh shit! I didn't see the critical damage. God,
Mince them into dust.
Mhm.
Even with their resistance, you do more than enough damage to kill them both.
and I minced them into dust. I would like to snort the dust.
You know what? Give me another fortitude save.
I would like to use my reaction to throw a rock. I don't have any criticals yet anymore, but
You know what? I'll allow you to use mine at this point.
thanks.
So, Carver,
We make such good choices in this show.
okay, and
Your
this
money
is how
is
this is
not
going
wasted
down.
here, that's for sure.
Carver,
Yes.
you snort the dust. You go, ooh, that's a little bit pink as a giant ass rock. Maybe a skull. No, it's one of the skulls of the dead skeletons. Hits you in the back of the head.
He's just gonna turn around with his axe and go, ah!
And there's Tegan with her mom face.
And like 10 feet from her is just Avari with a scared little like
And that, my friends,
Dennis
is where
just
we
gonna
end the episode.
Dennis will just say, "We have to talk to you about your diet."
Or his drug problem.
Oh,
His monster
man.
drug problem.
Oh,
To be honest with
Okay.
y'all, I don't know what happened. I just kind of went black there.
And that,
Okay.
my friends, is where we will end our episode.
Oh,
well,
guys, this is a
Beautiful.
delight.
well. Everyone, thank you for coming and showing up. That was. I'm so glad we're back together. Like,
Oh.
all 6 of us. This is just.
We are back on our
like, we make the best decisions for this game with the resources that we have. The rule of cool is prevalent in this campaign. But yes, thank you everyone for coming and rejoining us. We are halfway through this this campaign. We did shave off an episode to stay on schedule, but because of that, that's why we have an extra 30 minutes on each episode. So, as far as the rest of the week goes, we're off until Monday. We're off until Monday morning, where we return with our Blades in the Dark campaign. Wednesday night, we're back with Revenge of the Geth, and then Thursday morning, The World of Ashenfell, and then Saturday, Dragon Age. So, that's the schedule. I'm only 3 sub points away from 50, and it's my new emote. And so maybe, if anyone out there is listening, I've never had 50 sub points before. Like, it might not be, they might run out by Monday. Like, and then I'd be begging for 10 on Monday. Someone, anyway, maybe while someone feels sorry for me, we'll go around and everyone please tell me where we're gonna find you on the internet in the next week and all of that great stuff, and we will start with Noir.
Oh, hey. You can find me. Boy, I have stuff going on. No,
You do.
okay. Yes. I've totally got this. I'm about to fuck this up. Okay, no. I will be playing over on Dice Priory on Saturday. We're doing a game where we're all playing doggos. And that'll be fun. So I'm gonna
Agmar?
That sounds adorable.
yeah, I'm gonna be a little chihuahua rogue named Tegan.
Got him.
On Sunday, I am running a one shot over at Chromatic Chimera. God, I can English. I swear to God. I'm gonna get through this. I'm so sorry in advance. You know what? And I've got a show called Dr. D&D coming out on Encounter. That's gonna be coming out the
Encounter.
18th. That's gonna be fun. And I have a show coming out here called Iron Designer, and that's also gonna be very, very fun. And there's stuff in the middle that I'm blanking on. I'm very tired.
If you're interested in Iron Designer, it is a pilot episode, and we are in the works of getting that together. It'll be possibly a once a month kind of thing that we're going to be rolling with rotating cast members. So join
Listen
the
to the boss
Discord
lady.
if you're interested in learning more about that.
It'll be fun.
Also, subs to the channel play a major role in that game if you're subscribed to the channel.
Oh, you actually, yeah, you really, really fucking
Yeah,
did.
so you get to essentially, so stay tuned for that. Follow both of us on Twitter as we will be figuring that shit out in the coming month, essentially. Thank you, Nor. Jay, where
No
can we
problem.
find you, fam?
Hello. You can find me at NeoFet3 on Twitter. Other than that, the only things I have coming up in a few weeks is I've got a seat at Todd Kenrick's table from D&D Beyond, and the Critical Bard is coming up in later on. So other than that, I'll let you guys know when that comes up. That's still up in the air, but thanks.
Niff.
Hi, I'm at Nifnif on Twitter and Discord and everywhere. On Sundays, I play in a show called Better Than Hillsfar, and it is a long-running, fast-leveling D&D 5e stream where people get to donate and give us nonsense good things. Monday I'm in a kind of like the Avengers of Star Wars, because a bunch of different stars from all sorts of Star Wars RPG shows are kind of coming together to do like one massive heist. And it's going to be super cool. So that's on Dicey Cantina on Monday night. You can come see me be a stupid ass droid with a vendetta. And then I'm on the Not Quite Heroes podcast, which streams drop every other Monday. So yeah, that's a very cool thing, but Rob will probably talk about it too.
Yeah, cool. Speaking of, good segue. Rob, it is your turn.
That's me. I'm Robbie the GM at Robbie Roland on Twitter. Catch me Saturday evening. We're on Nerdly Gaming, a wonderful channel. We'll be playing Monster Hearts, episode 3. Somebody's already died. It's crazy dramatic. Crazy.
Invested.
Yeah. Also, of course, we're back here every Wednesday for Revenge of the Gith, our 5e game. Players are going to have to make a very, very, very difficult choice. And also, so happy to be part of the Not Quite Heroes podcast. We are a 5e actual play podcast. Check us out. Episodes drop every Monday, just like Nif said. I'm anxious tabaxi, and Nif is redacted.
Spoilers.
Awesome. And of course, last but not least, our wonderful dungeon master who facilitates whatever this is. Spirit, my friend, where can we find you?
I don't know what this is anymore, but I'm
Neither do we.
Spiritus Lupus everywhere. Whether with on Twitter or on my own Twitch. I do hope that I get more things done on my own Twitch channel, as I've been trying to set up for that. Currently jobless, so we'll see. But I hope everyone has a good night and that you all had fun.
And with that, we're
I
going
know I
to be
Mhm.
rating over our friends at Friends Who Roll Dice. So everyone give a big Raptor Pack welcome over there, and see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Hey.